it is for you guys. Enjoy.
We can't hear you. Or they can't hear you. All right, we are live on the YouTubes, on the Facebook, on the Twitch, maybe. What's up, everyone? Waiting for the game to start here. Getting the breakdown from Bally Sports. DeBrincat, I guess, is playing, it sounds like. The last highlight I saw was him just getting leveled in the game against Florida that I'm sure we're going to see.
Against his teammate's brother.
Brady. Boo. For anyone that hasn't ever watched us watch the game, we will, once the game starts, we'll tell you kind of when our puck drop is. You'll probably be ahead of us. You might be behind us. So we will address any comments during commercials. That's what we'll do during commercials. We're going to do 3 giveaways tonight. First intermission, Monkey Colt Coffee. If you haven't tried it yet, got a really great opportunity to get yourself a bag of Monkey Colt Coffee. That's after the first intermission. After second intermission, we are going to have pub crawl tickets, bar crawl tickets next Saturday. Downtown Crawlers are going to do the playoff bar crawl, and these tickets are also going to include brunch as well. A new little wrinkle in the bar crawl. Get some brunch in your belly first. Always a good idea. And then at the end of the game, Thomas Schooley beat up 3 little kids and stole their viewfinders a couple weeks ago. So we've got a viewfinder. If you didn't go to the game, it's a stupid little toy, but it does have pictures of the last 30 years of Lightning hockey. So once again, tune in with us. We're going to give you some free shit.
And we are live from Buck Gray, Ian Beckles' Kava bar called Dignitary Studios. If you guys haven't been here before, come down here. We are chilling out in the back room, drinking kava.
That's not kava.
Kratom seltzer. I don't drink any of it.
Mitra 9. They also make kava as well. Very similar. So you're going to see Thomas Schooley finally chill out a little bit. He might just sink into that couch and disappear. And if you can see Stash back there, he's stuffing his face with 2 hot dogs. So
and I hope right now,
already begun.
I hope he chokes on one right now.
Wow. The show has already begun.
I saw you back there laughing when he said I would finally chill out.
As usual, Schooley is just looking at himself and trying to stay ahead on the game so he knows what's going to happen before it happens.
It's looking at some of the comments.
Well, you can pull up the comments on the students. No, it should let you pop it out.
You know I'm right. Says hi everyone. And Crystal Moore says she is so excited.
Awesome. It's going to be a weird game because Ottawa, I guess technically Ottawa is not out of it yet, right?
No, they're eliminated.
Yeah, they're eliminated.
Oh, they already are out.
Yeah.
So,
Thursday.
and then the Lightning, Sergachev's out down here, hopefully having a baby. And
Janot's injured.
Bagel, back. Sorelli,
Back. Chernak back.
Chernak. So,
And Maroon, who was injured and didn't return last game, is
right.
back.
Forgot about that one. So, little tune-up for the Bolts. Little Saturday night Ottawa tune-up. Kind of weird how the schedule worked because Ottawa was playing the Panthers in Sunrise a couple days ago. And then we were in New York, and I had to look at the schedule. I was like, wait a minute, that's not a home game on Saturday, is it? Because usually they sweep through and do the whole Florida or Southeast circuit. But
And Coop threw in another little surprise with Moose in net tonight.
well, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with resting Bassey. Obviously, he's got to play a little bit and not take too long of a break before the playoffs, but I'm fine with him getting a break because, you know, you're not going to see Moose in the playoffs.
No, and Vasi definitely plays the last 2 games at home.
Do we know what's going on for the celebration? Since we can only get celebrations for Stamkos, since he doesn't break any records or do anything special at home.
Well, you weren't here for the last show, so I did ask him at the Callahan Gala if he would sit for 2 games, because we did ask Nigel at the airport, and he said Coop would actually probably go for it if they had clinched, but it would be up to Stammer. So I did bring it up to Stammer at the Callahan Gala, and he wanted the celebration to be at home against Toronto, not the actual game.
Okay. The Scene Stamkos shirts are back. Looking at that cool puck, 1,000 game puck.
Only online right now. Team stores closed because of the Frozen Four happening at Amalie.
Oh yeah, right now.
Until Monday. Yeah, the championship game is going on right now.
So I guess that's probably why they probably were trying to get Ottawa to swing through here, and we're like, oh shoot, they can't do it in Tampa, so they switched it over to Ottawa. And the stash is here with a full belly and a heart of gold.
That's right.
And let me tell you how many young girls are happy that Toronto got
The stash is here. Oh.
that got the number 2 seed instead of the Lightning, because next weekend when the playoffs start, Taylor Swift is at Raymond James Stadium, so all these girls would have had to miss the Lightning game if game 1 was at home.
Yeah, I feel like that's a huge crossover in fandom.
Have you seen Twitter? It is.
Who are you asking? We all clearly know I do not fucking see Twitter. It's not my strong suit.
The only people Gabby Shirley and Tampa Bay Lightning Twitter and Chris Crenn talk to is the young Taylor Swift girls.
We know the Lightning account doesn't talk to.
Makes no sense.
Serena said she would have been okay with it. I'm guessing that was Stammer sitting. And Jan said, let's go, boys.
Love this bobble, but this
Serena won the tickets last year for the Downtown Crawlers.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We had a good time on that one.
Oh, she said no, she would have been okay with the T Swift concert.
Yeah, me too.
So that the little girls
All the
wouldn't
hockey
be there.
bunnies. Yeah, get rid of the hockey bunnies.
Isn't there a storm coming next week?
Oh, that'd be
I
funny.
think so.
That'd be funny.
A storm of Swifties.
Right.
There was one on Twitter. She's like, I'm not gonna be on Twitter for the next couple of weeks because I don't want to see the whole set list. And then someone posted the set list and they tagged her in it.
Nice.
It made her think it was her favorite something about her favorite Lightning player.
Oh, that's
And
hilarious.
she got so mad.
Yes. Dude, I just don't get it, man. Listen, I don't get it. I've been a musician pretty much my whole life. Music is like 50% of my entire soul. I've been a fan of 311 forever. I like nothing ruins the experience. Oh, I've got to not like that. I'm sorry, man. I just don't get it, dude. I don't get it. The society and the culture we live in today, that's a thing now. It blows my mind, man.
It's funny whenever I go to a concert, I look up the set list in advance,
Me
so
too.
I know what they're playing.
Or to be like, okay, what's different? Like I like to know, okay, what did they play? I want to like pay attention and see what they might change up for this, stop on the tour versus the other stops. Like, I don't know. To completely go off of social media or Twitter for like weeks, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I mean, I understand this concert was like huge, but from what I've seen, she plays different songs in different areas.
Yeah, she's always been one of those artists that doesn't really go by a set list for the tour, even if she's promoting an album or whatever. So whatever, man. I mean, I pay money for certain concerts, but like I would never pay that much money for a concert. And then also like, I don't know. And I have good friends. One of my good friends is going, and I get it. It's just, I would go see Taylor Swift if it wasn't incredibly overpriced. I love me some Tay Tay. You know,
I
It was
went-
free, and I had a free party bus there.
well, not free. I mean, I would pay
went,
to see her. I just wouldn't pay
um,
thousands of dollars or multiple hundreds of dollars.
Isn't that how
to
much
see
it
her.
cost to go?
It was
Yes.
like,
Because
yeah,
wasn't
it
this
was
the whole
like a couple
thing with their
grand.
concert?
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
Ticketmaster
when it sold out,
screwed
Ticketmaster,
everybody
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. But I went a long time ago. It was my youngest niece's first concert. So my sister asked and it was at Emily,
Mm.
and Ed Sheeran was opening act and everything else. And she puts on a good show.
Yeah.
She does and she really sings
Yeah.
rather than lip sing. So it was a pretty good show. But yeah, I wouldn't pay over $100.
Yeah, no, I'm a Taylor Swift fan.
Serena
I mean,
said
look,
she will only pay that amount for Metallica.
I mean, I don't even know. Like, there's a couple of festivals that I want to go to, like coming up here, and like even some of these festivals have like a banger lineup, and it's like $500 or $600 for one person for like 4 days, and I'm like, even that's a little bit steep. And there's like 15 or 20 bands, and like almost all of them are awesome. So like to pay that much money to see one person, when you also dude, as far as I'm concerned, if you wait like another 2 or 3 years, or a little bit longer, I think the ticket prices are going to start going down, because there's a couple of artists right now that are like protesting Ticketmaster, and they're forcing Ticketmaster to stay to a certain price and reduce their fees as well.
Well, she tried. Taylor Swift tried doing that with her
late.
little club.
Right.
She had a set amount, but now, I like what Garth Brooks did that ended up being canceled in Tampa because of the playoffs, where every seat was $75. No matter if you're in the 300s or the 100s, every seat was the same.
Just wait 20 years. Taylor Swift will be playing free concerts in downtown Clearwater or whatever. That little outdoor spot.
Right. She'll be down there at the boathouse or whatever.
All right, here we go. For anyone watching the game, it might have already started for you. We're live streaming it, so our puck is about to drop. We'll let you know when that is.
So I see they're saying Cam Talbert's helmet has some Stranger Things.
Puck drop just now.
We have begun. Won the face-off. Look at that.
Ottawa with a puck. Both these teams coming in off of losses on Thursday. Both bad losses as well.
Did Nick Paul score this week?
No.
All right. New game. We have to call him Nicholas Paul. Oh, wow. Ottawa scores already.
Wow. How many of those goals?
You guys
have teams
were a
scored
little
against us?
delayed. I see. Right when we had puck drop, it was like, what the fuck? And then Serena with the damn shake my head. So
We're-
just know we are
we're at
just.
1930 right now.
Well, what happened?
But no,
here?
seriously though, how many of these shots have gone in against the Lightning this year? And how is
Oh, it was a
nobody? I mean, it was
deflection.
deflection, but still,
He should have had it. I mean, that's a tough stop with the deflection.
it was going wide.
That's who would have had it.
Oh yeah, yeah, another one. A bad luck goal? No, that's shooting the puck from all areas of the ice and not waiting to get into a certain shooting lane or trying to make a play.
That puck was even on its side when he
Yeah,
shot it.
it just we don't.
So it's actually pretty
When's the
amazing
last
that he was
time-
able to control that shot.
But when's the last time Sergachev's basically the only person from the entire team that shoots from that area anymore? I mean, Ian Cole does too. I don't know, one likes to give him credit, but most of his goals have come from that area. But I can already see some nonchalant hockey right here from
Sorry,
the
this is
Lightning.
good practice for the
Wow.
playoffs.
Power play.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh, Matty Joe.
shocking.
Who? Oh, it wasn't on Matty.
All right, so I was gonna say I'm gonna call him Nicholas Paul until he scores.
Yeah.
Like you lose the Nick.
Stephanie Hines says hi, Phil, sending in love from Colorado.
What's up, Cuzzo?
If you guys didn't know, that's Stash's real name. His government.
What? Did she put my government name on there? No, that's cool. Come on, boys. I mean, honestly, when it really comes down to it, I'd like to see some tone here, but really, I mean, as long as we get no more injuries in this game, I'm fine with that.
I know. After that last game, just don't get hurt. But I do want to see him. I mean, it doesn't matter if they win or lose, but I do want to see him like play good. You know, got to start to.
Killer.
Now's the time we got to start winning games. Shot looked like he played 1,000 games.
Oh, killer, man. He's been crushing on the power play right now lately.
Nice pass.
Oh.
Stamkos up top. Edmund looks over towards Kucherov. Kucherov back to Edmund to Stamkos.
You're right, though.
Stammer time.
What a shot. It's like he's done that before.
Yeah. How about everybody stop
Point number
commenting?
50.
Everybody stop commenting when there's a goal on either way because you guys aren't synced up to us, and now you're spoiling it for us in the comments.
Don't look. We're only going to the comments.
Well,
We're only
no,
going to go to the comments.
I was just seeing if my cousin commented again, and then I looked and I saw finally, and I'm like, oh, great.
Because we're going to be behind no matter what. But remember, last time we did this, there were people that
They
were
were behind us.
So, look at
No,
that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you guys.
He
If
wanted
you guys
to-
want to say,
He wanted to pass so bad.
I know he did.
It's like, no, shoot it.
She said,
And
whoops.
Killer looked
Well,
like
it's fun.
he almost got.
Your cousin did respond. She said, whoops, government named him.
It's all good. I'm still waiting for you guys to bring your happy asses back down here. It's been a while since you came and saw us.
Here's Corey Perry, takes a shot, he goes weak and wide, and he was kicked on that play. So Stamkos with his 34th of the season, 14th on the power play.
And congrats to the Syracuse Crunch who clinched last night.
Yeah, yep, they made the playoffs. Man, Stamkos is about to hit that 60 goal mark like I predicted, right? I was so on top of that one.
He did get his 50th point, though, now.
And
We need point to get 2 more goals. 3 games to get
all
2
right,
goals.
Nicholas. Oh, nice. Who was that? Ross? Yep, the boss, dude.
He's been
It's
really wanting to fight lately.
I mean, he
He's
leads
the
the
biggest
team.
hitter on the
He
team.
leads the forwards. Yeah, well, he leads the team in hits. Yeah, he's still our most physical guy, which is what I like about him is that like his offensive skill is there. He just can't quite crack the top 6 yet, and as soon as he does, you better watch out. That guy is going to be good when he gets top 6 minutes.
Well, Paul's got to get to 20 goals too.
I didn't want to say that out there, but
And the playoffs set to begin on April 17th. Not sure where the Lightning are going to play the opening night or the second night, but they're coming soon.
Yeah, sorry, Cuzzo, man. All my love.
This one cycled back in behind the Ottawa net, poked free by Stützle. And Stützle gathers it up quickly up to Brady Tkachuk, the Ottawa captain. Near side pass to Zoom, and around the boards it goes. Tkachuk picks his way to open ice, gives it up to Zoom, long range.
Moose.
Handle it stopped by Elliott.
Moose has a save on the board.
All right. Dude, I think he cursed himself by switching from the blue pads, man. Ever since he went to the white pads with a little bit of blue detail, he hasn't been the same as he was the first half of the season. Their coach looks like a Wish version of Chris Farley's Blue Van Down by the River character, Matt Foley.
You mean DJ Smith?
Yeah, DJ Smith's like a Wish version of Matt Foley. So, all right. I think that power play and that goal are going to get the guys to settle down a little bit here. Oh, come on, boys.
Ottawa has 8 players out that will not return for the rest of the season, with only 2 games we're playing after tonight. But
So what you're
I
saying?
wonder if anyone can actually hear you right now.
I'm sure they can.
They would say if they can.
Well, no, because they've been
I
agreeing
know,
with
I'm
me.
just kidding. Let's talk about how chill you are. Was making comments. Like, this is probably the
This is
quietest
the
I've ever
new
heard.
schoolie.
Yeah, it's the
This is
quietest
Mike
I've ever heard him
Shanahan
talk.
No.
This is the schoolie 9.
No, this is me when I'm watching the game.
You're gonna be this calm for the playoff games?
Yeah, me and Andrew from Sticks of Fire were chatting the other day. We were planning the tailgate for the first home playoff game, and I was telling him that, like, kind of glad that the season's over and we're getting ready for the second season, but now it's like just stress for the next however many weeks that we're in the playoffs. It's just going to be stress every single day.
So we got Maroon, Perry, and Paul on that line.
And I wonder if this is that was just a half change. Because the lineup I saw earlier had the school bus line back together on the lineup card. Oh, see, look, right there. Cernak making that shot from
Gotta
up
put it
there.
on net though.
Well,
Ooh, now they're shooting.
yeah, they are. About time, dude. And I kind of like having Cernak out there with this line, that pairing out there with that third line.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
I think
tip
Hiller
that.
tipped him, man.
Watch that
Damn,
high
there we
step.
go. Oh. Oh.
Yep, Kaloran from Stammer and Hetty.
Yep.
So Killer heating up for the playoffs.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you right now, it's that's very
We need him.
uncharacteristic.
We need him to. He can't do what he
You
did
can't have
last.
last season, yeah, and it won't. He won't.
Just
That's
tied
the
his
game.
career high in goals
Goals,
with
yeah,
26.
So anyone that's out there still talking shit about, oh, we don't need him, let him walk, he's past his prime. Both him and Stamkos in their early 30s are still putting up career numbers. So I don't know
So he's
why
gonna
you
get
wouldn't
paid
want.
more in free agency.
I don't
is
know.
what
But
you're
will he
saying.
show up for the playoffs? Because he didn't last year.
But
Yeah,
that's
but
an
that's the only
aberration.
year
That's
he
the
did.
only year
That's
he
the only
hasn't
year.
been in the top 2 or 3 in the team in scoring. So, but I
No
still
Palat,
think we're
no
seeing-
Kaloran this year.
Right.
So I missed how did Radish score? So like a regular slap shot from the point, or
No, it was a cleanup
Yeah.
up near the crease.
Victor Hedman's been around a while too. We talked about Steven Stamkos, of course, for his 1,000 game. He's up to 1,001. Victor Hedman now moves past 100.
That's awesome.
so they're not counting playoffs.
No, yeah, these are all regular season games.
That's kind of a weird thing because if you add playoffs, they played so many more games.
Yeah.
Playoffs have
Like
their
what?
own records.
They've played
That's-
80 playoff games? Look up how much Stamkos has played. How many playoff games? Stamkos.
Well, they played like 76 in the
Stamkos
last.
Hedman have to be
Yeah.
up to 100.
Yeah, well, they played 76 just since 2015, right? And Stamkos was on that 11 team that went to the ECF. And Hetty were both on that 11 team.
All right, I'm going to see if we can catch up at all.
Reload. Refresh.
We are going to give out a bag of Monkey Folk coffee
A bag of monkeys.
at intermission. What are we going to do? Do we want to, while you're looking up stats, do you want to do a trivia for first period?
I had one and I completely forgot now that we've been here for a few hours trying to get everything set up.
It shouldn't
Can't
take a
remember.
lot of money to have great style. That's why over 50.
That's not what I want.
That's not the one.
Had a good day yesterday, career high, tying 3 hits. He was 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, and he joined that stolen base.
I don't know if that's any fast. Oh, yeah, definitely. Or else that was a really short commercial.
He has 117 playoff games.
117 playoff games. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be over 100.
Yeah. Suddenly got much quieter though.
We can fix that.
And when I asked him earlier this week if he is ready, he said, "Oh yeah, I have been ready." And he said that his wife shares that same exact feeling. So, how many kids do all of these players have in total, guys? I have to get
It's a good trivia question.
Right?
That nobody would know except for Thomas School. Yeah.
I sit
Thomas
here-
was like 7.
when she was saying, I'm sitting here trying to figure out in my head. Stammer, 2,
Eddie has 2.
2. Perry has,
3. Right?
yeah,
3 boys.
Bogo, 2.
Bogo have kids? Yeah, 2.
Uh-oh. Oh. How'd Ross miss that rebound? Yeah, he's playing good tonight.
Dude, and honestly, before we went on, we were talking about injuries and how there was some article I saw from one of the Canadian outlets, I think the Montreal area, saying that it was a huge blow if Jeannot doesn't come back. And I'm like, well,
No, it's a huge blow if Nikita Kucherov.
right.
does
Well,
not
to
play
me,
in
it's like
playoffs.
they kind of gave up a lot for him. But once again, people are looking at the short term, whereas Julian Brisebois, the GM, isn't just signing these guys for 1 year. He sees the writing on the wall that in a few years, there is going to be a hole where Killer and Stamkos retire, and they need to be able to get these guys now while they're young and still developing, but you can get them on favorable contracts and extend them. So, I mean, if Jeannot's out for 16 months, a year and a half, now that's a big deal because it'll hurt the depth next season, and then probably
Well,
be
they
out
also
long
have to
enough.
sign him
but-
too. What are you gonna sign him for?
Right.
I don't know. It's just a bad situation if he's out.
Right. But back to my point, though, I was saying that they kind of doubled up, though, and that's when they went out and got Isamon. And he's already showing in this game tonight that he can come in and kind of fill a similar role where he's not quite as physical, obviously, as Jeannot. He has,
Fast, though.
obviously, he's quick. He is physical. He's a physical forechecker, and he has dropped the gloves. I mean, we saw earlier this season he fought point. So he is willing to get physical. Oh, good Lord. That was weak.
Right over his glove.
That was weak. I think it went under the arm.
That's all right. We're in for a high scoring game.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks like we are caught up because
Oh.
just now I'm getting the tweets.
Nice.
It's a good thing Elliott's not playing.
Who's on that side?
He's got to save
Oh,
that.
Eddie.
I mean, he's far enough.
Where's
out.
he at? Oh, that
You got to save that.
was a hook, if you ask me. But, well, I guess it was a stick check, really, but still.
It's going to play you Radish's first goal.
Coach here was acquired from the New York Rangers back in February. He's kind of been in and out of the lineup here, but he's given his new team the lead.
It's kind of hard. Hey, I like the light so people can actually see us, but it's kind of hard to wash it up projector a little bit, so it's a little bit harder to follow the puck than normal.
Who do you think gets the playoff nod on the blue line? You think it's going to be Radish, or you think it's going to be Bogo?
I think Bogo definitely gets the start at the beginning of the playoffs.
I think he's going to have a short leash, though.
But I agree.
I debated with someone online about that the other day. I said I think Bogo does get the nod
You go with the veteran.
because of the experience.
Yeah. I mean,
and he's more physical, too,
Right.
Which I think will be good, especially at the
against
beginning
Toronto.
of a playoff series.
Yeah,
He knows Toronto,
right.
but they're going to be too quick for him, I think.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's all about, I don't know. I still was saying, okay, so one thing I was saying in one of the chat groups I'm in earlier was that one thing about the Lightning is last season, there was so much pressure on them for the three-peat, right? And it'd be like the dynasty and all that. This year, I don't feel like there's any pressure on them, right? Like, no one's picking them as a favorite. Everyone's expecting them to go. So, I feel like they're kind of playing with house money right now, and there's so much pressure on Toronto that if I wouldn't be surprised to see the Lightning get out, even as they've been starting slow here towards the end of the regular season, I wouldn't be surprised to see them get out and really outplay Toronto early on in that series. And if Toronto can't get their heads together, it could be a much shorter series than most people are predicting. The veteran pedigree of this Lightning team, they know what it's all about. You know, the only thing that Toronto team knows is losing in the first round.
Well, it almost feels like that bubble year, the year they won the first one. There was no pressure on them.
Right, exactly.
No expectations. They're like you said, they're off that
Well, 'cause they were coming off
three-peat.
the sleep.
Yeah. So I think all that pressure right now, this is on Boston.
Right.
And I think they're the team right now that has the weight of everything on them.
Boston and Toronto. I mean, I don't know
Oh,
if there's
yeah.
anyone that has more pressure right now in the first round, not to necessarily win. Like the Stanley Cup is on Boston's shoulders, but there's
Going on PK.
nothing. There's no team that has bigger pressure in the first round than Toronto. Right?
No, yeah.
Period.
And Boston to win it all.
Yeah, exactly.
You're doing TV wrong.
I thought that other TV provider was good enough. Now what? You talk? You call us watching sports, Dan. Similar to life is a compromise, but with number one customer satisfaction, DirecTV never.
I just can't.
All right, we got any comments?
Anybody chat over there? Thomas, moderator,
Commercial
please.
break.
I'm right. Says I hate to be the negative one, but I'm worried.
No, you don't. You're
Crystal
gonna be in
cheating
the-
more.
Yeah, you're
Always
always
the
the
negative
negative
one.
one. Come on. You
Come
gotta believe in the team until they get knocked out.
Crystal says Borden cross-checking, but they give them the trip call. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Serena says you gotta call that, but not that cross-check on Colton. Really?
Yeah.
Kim
It's not
Ricci
wrong.
says terrible goal given up by Elliott. Which one?
Not wrong.
That's true.
Corey Hedrick said, "What up? What up? Just want to see some shooting.
Not wrong.
Go to a school. I mean, like, no.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Show's going downhill fast.
Joy says Serena kind of looks like Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. That's cool. I like the reference. MST3K, baby.
I'm going to see Mario Brothers tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's my family's watching at the movie right now.
It was just a joke. Just a joke.
All right, we're back on 6:11 left in the period. Do you guys have a trivia, or should I pull one up real quick?
I just
for some
got one.
Monkey Cold Coffee. So yeah, trivia, Monkey Cold Coffee.
Wait,
Last
what?
time they were saying that Facebook is a little bit ahead on the stream. People are complaining that they commented faster. I don't know how you would be able to say I commented faster than someone on YouTube,
Because you don't
being
know
on
when-
different platforms.
Right.
But we see all of them in one stream, so we go with whatever one's first. And that trivia that we did last week, nobody got it right away. So,
Right.
but anyway, trivia, Monkey Cold Coffee. If you haven't tried it, We the Thunder 10 is our promo code for 10% off. We gave it out the rum cakes last time we did the live show like this. We're going to do a bag of coffee. It's got a new coffee flavor that's going to be out. Sounds like at the end of the month.
Yep.
So the toasted coconut rum.
Yeah, that's one.
And I've had that one, and it is delicious. I actually didn't like the smell of it as good as I like the bourbon, but I actually like the coffee better.
Better, really.
Yeah. So go check them out.
Yeah, if you follow us on Facebook, you saw I had my cold brew this morning. That's my preferred way. I'm a cold brew guy, so I make it by the pitcher, and that pitcher lasts me about maybe a day and a half.
Jeez.
No, it's like 2 days really. Like I'll say, well, yeah, I don't know. It depends. Some days I just do like 1 in the morning. Some days I need 2.
Yeah, but you drink like a big.
I mean, it's a tumbler. It's like a venti.
Or he said, let's get Tony with the shorty.
And I got Isimon out there on the PK. So there you go. Good job.
Saw him practice this morning with Sergachev at home, having his son that they were putting Hetty on that top line. And then on the second line, they were putting Radish.
Oh, now.
See, Bogo.
Yeah.
That skating's going
That's what I was
downhill
gonna say.
for Bogo.
Yeah.
That's the only thing with him.
Yeah.
You
I
can tell
agree.
he's just starting to skate his age.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, is that, I mean, Fleury has shown himself pretty well this season. And when he came back the last couple games, he looked pretty solid. He looked better than he was before. So, you know.
The last game they had him playing as a forward.
Well, because they were short
Yep.
because 3 forwards were injured. So he was playing on the
Better
third or
off.
fourth line.
It's probably a lot easier the
Yeah.
older you get to be kind of have your talents hidden at forward.
Yeah.
Because on defense, you're just so easily exposed. Why everyone still hates Sergachev is because the only plays you remember is the one turnover a game.
Right. Well, the same thing with Kucherov. Everyone is so critical of him, and yet nobody touches the puck or shoots more.
He sucks at passing.
Yeah. He's third in assists in the NHL and leads the team in shots still. Like, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse the last few weeks, but he still leads the team in shots on goal as well. So,
Serena, where you been? We said that 10 minutes ago.
which is
Stammer's goal credited Killorn. That's when we got into the Killorn talk.
Did you turn something else on, Serena?
how dare you?
Do you guys know that Gretzky, so Ovechkin, is catching up to Gretzky for goals, but have you ever looked at the assist record that he holds?
It's insane.
In terms of active players that are like next up on that list?
It's a Lightning player, right?
No,
No?
it's Sidney Crosby.
Is
It's
it?
not active players.
But-
It's Crosby, but he's still 1,000 assists behind.
Yeah.
Well, they talk. Have you guys got to see the Hall of Fame ceremony? I think me and you
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it. That they finally are showing. They're talking about some of the records that Espo has, like shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had like 1,000 shots or something like that.
In a season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
It was
then
like
they-
11. It was like 1,100. something
yeah.
like
They
that.
said that will never get touched.
No.
The highest last year I think was like 700 or
Yeah.
something like that. And so he teased. So when I say shoot, I mean it because I used to do it.
Yeah. I know what I'm talking about.
And he does say that a lot
A
on
lot.
the broadcast. As we all do.
I mean, I get self-conscious because like I'm always like, oh, was a nice shot by
See,
Bogo. Like his
that's-
offense is still good.
That's
but now
usually
he's
how it
there.
happens with us. Is like once we start to kind of talk a little bit of smack, which we're not really
No.
talking smack.
No.
I know people misconstrue the tweeting all the time. Like that's just because you're
Bad
reading
pass
stuff.
there.
That was
Bad
a
pass.
terrible job because you got to know that your guy's going for a change there. Got to know.
That's how you get the too many men on the ice
Yeah,
balls.
exactly. Or the turnovers walking right back into the zone and
Hey, Sable.
That was a good clear there.
yeah. But no, something you mentioned last week, you were talking about Schooley about Hetty being on the top power play and how I think you have a good point about Sergachev being out there instead because Hetty, you looked at it tonight already on the power play, he was almost always looking to pass the Stamkos.
Yep.
Every time. The first move, his first instinct is try and get it to the one-timer. And while Sergachev will make that play, he's still willing to shoot a lot more up there. He's willing to like look at other options. And I think that's one of the things that really kind of separates their game on the power play. However, I still think that Hedman's better overall at like keeping it in and kind of overall controlling the power play.
Come on, guys.
But that's just,
Good
you
shot.
know, the natural
The only thing
experience that he has.
I like with Sergey with that is you always see him like diving to try to save
Yeah.
that from crossing the blue line.
Yeah.
Hetty just got the 20-foot stick, so
Well,
it's
But see,
easier
I
for
like
him.
it better. I like it better for Hetty because then, I mean, I like your diving, but if you dive and then you don't get it, then
Right.
you're on the ice and there's
You've given a
odd man rush
breakaway.
on the peak on the power play, and we know what shorthanded goals have been like against us this season. So that's that. All right,
That's it for the first period.
that's the first period, folks.
2-1.
Kind of went
Ottawa.
quick.
There weren't many commercial breaks.
Yeah, there are like hardly any whistles, honestly. Aside from the two penalty calls, there weren't that many stoppages.
No, they just want to get this game over with. All right, so we got trivia.
Yep.
Look at that
All right,
flow.
so again, we're gonna do the trivia here in a second. Go check out Monkey Colt Coffee. 10% off. We the Thunder 10.
Under 10.
Use the code if you don't win, but somebody's gonna win one. First one that we see on our feed to answer the question correctly. Thomas Schooley, take it away.
Which player, when they stepped on the ice today, surpassed Marty St. Louis and now holds third position for the most games played in Tampa Bay Lightning franchise history?
If you are just even watching the game, you should know this answer because they did, in fact, already
No.
show the graphic.
No, that was something else.
Nope.
They call him Snaky Schooley for a reason.
Corey got it.
Yeah.
Serena missed it.
Yeah.
Serena, you should know that Stammer just played in his 1,000th game. Same with you, Ricci. He just played in his 1,000th game. I said 700. It was, in fact, Victor Hedman.
973. St. Louis had 972, and they did, in fact, show that.
Oh,
in
what was
game.
the killer one?
No, that was killer. They were showing that he has the most games played since, well, I don't know, a certain year, but it's like it's Phil, the hot dog man, Kessel, man after my own heart. Brent
Says
Burns,
the guy who just
and
did
just
it down
housed
too.
a
And
few
named
hot dogs
Phil.
before the game.
And named Phil.
Yes, dude. Listen, I've been a huge Phil Kessel fan.
And a hot dog
the whole
fan for a
time.
very long time.
Yeah, we're basically brothers. And then it's him,
Right,
and
Ken,
then
you
Brent
answered
Burns
Stammer, and it was third with 970. So,
just past St. Louis for third.
All right, Corey. The only thing that we're going to request of you is once you get the coffee and try it out, give our guys a review on Google or Facebook or somewhere. If you haven't had it before and you like coffee, you're gonna like it. So,
I totally agree.
in fact, I got to order myself some more.
Yeah, me too.
Been trying
Michael
to
Sachs
hold out till the
Jr.
next
just
one.
signed on. So, by the way, the record holder is Vinny LeCavier with 1,037.
Yep.
Stammer will pass him next year. Stammer now 1,001, and then Hetty 973. He will also pass Vinny next year. So Stammer and Vinny will both hold 1 and 2 next year.
Stammer and Hetty.
Stammer and Hedda, yeah, sorry.
And if anyone lives in South Tampa and you want to come down and join us for the second period,
Yeah, we're here.
it's not
Come
too
on down.
crowded here tonight. Last time we were here, it was
It
packed
was
on
packed.
Thursday night. It's
Yeah.
not too crowded today, but got an extra seat on the couch.
Right here in between us.
I told Schoolie I'd sit behind the couch since I'm a stander anyway. But now I feel weird because I'm just like looking at you guys.
It's like lording over us.
Good job on that trivia question.
You said you missed us. Let's see. How much did you miss us?
It's just one period's worth. Just one period's worth. I'll see
So
you.
much he's standing behind us, not even sharing the couch with us.
I'm gonna be broadcasting from that hallway over there.
You know, and he showed up wearing his Air Force Ones today, mid-rise, like some freaking Chicago metropolitan,
Well,
you know,
I
let's
told you
not
shaper mover.
let's not go past the fact this is how he pulled up.
No.
He was way too excited today. He hasn't seen or been on the show the last 2 weeks. The shows have went pretty
Two of our
good,
best
haven't
shows
they?
all season.
Well, hold
One
on.
of them
I'm
had Sonya Bryson, so let's be
how's-
honest.
I was gonna say I only listen to one, but I did listen because I edited it and put it up as a podcast. So at least the very beginning and the very end of each episode. And how do you start the show when I'm not on? Do you just turn into Matthew McConaughey?
All right. You don't remember that? That's how I used to always start the sit down whenever Shooter and I had our previous podcast. I did the intro on that, and I always did McConaughey.
This last show, he
And
didn't
then
even do
I
the
forgot
outro. He just signed out.
Well, the Sonya Bryson one,
I like that. I like
I
that.
said that's it. We're done. We're going overtime now.
That's it.
I'm sitting there all by myself. I'm going, what the fuck?
And then,
Overtime's where the real show is. If you haven't been there.
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
doing an expose on Puck Buddies.
So,
next,
but the Sonya Bryson one I did though. I did
Next
last
show.
year's intro. I did last year's intro instead of this year's intro, and then last week I forgot the outro.
He's like, join us on the after show, and then he was gone. I'm sitting there, and I'm just like,
That's it.
all right.
Better get there. You know what I discovered while I was listening to the Sonya episode is on Spotify, and I'm sure on a lot of other things, you can make the it play back faster.
Yeah.
So I listened to the whole thing in like 15 minutes, which was awesome because I wouldn't have ever sat through the whole thing. But Sonya was
She
good.
was awesome.
Yeah,
She
you guys
hung out
were
for the whole show. Obviously, always one of our best shows when she comes on. And I totally forgot to bring them with me today, but obviously we have our show on Monday, and I did actually tally the scores when we had the game when she was on. We didn't do any last week because it was just the two of us, and we didn't have anyone to represent all four people playing.
Yeah,
all
we're
four of
gonna
us,
we're gonna
so,
keep it going through the playoffs.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know,
So,
obviously a little bit of a shorter
but
version of it.
I want to say Schoolie got 2 points. Sonya got 2 points for Shooter, and I got 1 point and 0 points for
The Thunder.
the Thunder. So I don't remember who played, but yeah.
Michael Sachs Jr. says this team is so bipolar.
Yeah, well,
So is the fan base.
Right.
Serena says Solo Bears are winning 1-0, and Crunch are losing 2-1.
Oh, what's
also.
going on the college Frozen
the
2?
Frozen's, yeah, the championship.
I think it's ESPN 2.
Round and short.
Look at that beautiful Emily
Oh,
Arena.
alive.
Is it not started yet?
Nope.
I actually saw, I went to Fresh Kitchen before I came here, and I saw some Minnesota fans in there.
Nice.
And when I was flying back, I was out of town this week. I was in Chicago. It was just not, it was Minnesota and Michigan people all coming down here. And my flight got delayed so long. So, of course, I tried to find another flight. All of the flights to Tampa in that area were booked.
Only 7-5 on shots on goal for the first period. Not a lot of shots. It looked like a lot more.
Who you guys think's gonna win this, Minnesota or Winnipeg? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Quinnipiac.
Minnesota.
Beat Michigan.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
I got to go to Golden
I think
Gophers.
so. Look at that. Their goalie's got 6 shutouts.
Yeah.
Who drafted him?
Let's see.
That's what's fun to watch or when you're watching these games. See who's available. So a lot of them are.
Yeah.
So they start in 10 minutes. We'll go back to our game so we don't miss anything.
All right, sorry, I picked up my phone. I should not have.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
People want to go to the race game.
I know, right?
Let's see what this sends.
That early reports, by the way. While I'm here, the rest of my family was at the Mario Brothers movie. Early reviews are amazing.
That's all I keep seeing
My
is that everybody says they like it.
Little Stash had just turned 7. Wife said he was on the edge of his seat the whole time, and she said the soundtrack is amazing. So
Soundtrack is like NES amazing, or is it like
I don't
the baby?
Dude, all she said was it's amazing. It's my wife. I mean, she wouldn't.
That's Okay.
No, she's
We
great.
gotta
No,
get
no,
clarification on that.
she's great on music, right? She has great taste in music,
but that's what I'm
but it's like she
genuinely
wouldn't
curious.
know if
Is
it's
it
like
like
8-bit
MIDI,
Yeah. I doubt it.
8-bit?
If she liked it, I doubt it. I'm sure it's in there. Like I'm sure it's in there.
By the
but
way,
I
I'm
doubt
pretty
it.
sure on that board I have Mario music.
But we don't want to get sued, especially
I don't
right
think
now.
we've ever gotten in trouble for playing Mario clips.
Well, I mean, it's funny how
Check
every
lately.
single team in the league, basically, except for the Lightning, can use that power up or the
Yeah, but they
The
play,
big-
they have
big up.
licensing somehow.
Yeah.
They play all the songs.
yeah, it's true. I guess that's right. Yeah.
I love the
That's hilarious.
framed ladies' man movie poster
Yeah,
here
that's my
at the Dignitary
yeah.
Tea and Kava
Now the
Lounge.
ladies, man.
We're in the
It's big
velvet
Bill
room.
first.
I couldn't figure
The
out
ladies.
the neon light behind us because Ian's not here and I didn't want to horse around with
Ham it
anything.
up, yeah.
But we're in the back, and it's just like it's a visual, especially today.
They're showing.
There's just so much to see in here.
They're showing the concourse there at Ottawa's arena. Doesn't that look almost like an outdoor, like the Buccaneers concourse there? It's very
It's kinda-
high
Kind of cool.
for a first. Yeah, it's really cool.
Seattle clinched playoff
Yeah,
spot.
Seattle made the playoffs.
That's what the Senators are talking about.
So much for the expansion. Teams struggling. What's up, brother? Morning.
Mr. Ian Beckles in the house.
The man himself.
You can see him this time.
I got the lights up a little bit higher. All right.
Bathroom break time.
Let's see. I thought you were going to the Ottawa feed.
It's commercial.
Oh, was it?
That's what they do in Canada.
Yeah, they show commercials.
Commercials.
They don't have any analyticals.
Oh, I love Susie. Oh, really?
Now that I got the show to myself, got ready is dead weight. Have you guys noticed that I brought a few extra buddies with me today? I got my Stamkos Stadium Series bobble and the Hedman Conn Smythe bobble. Two of my favorite items of memorabilia, especially that Stammer bobble. But do me a favor, if any of you guys have FOCO bobbles on your feed, or just go to their Facebook. Well, I wouldn't say that because then you'll get like swamped with ads. But please go and remind them that Stamkos played in his 1,000th game and got his 1,000th point this season, and he deserves a fucking bobblehead for it. Not these dumbass random big heads for just random player. Johnny, who gives a shit, Gaudreau. Come on, right? We need a 1,000 point, 1,000th game special anniversary special edition Stamkos bobble. Gotta have it.
Yeah.
Makes it different, but
So-
lately,
No. But we'll see. This game, Ottawa is already out, and they've got a lot of backups.
yeah, no doubt.
But
I just don't want anybody to get hurt. That's all. No more injuries. That's all I'm saying. No more injuries, right? No more injuries. That's all I care about. Well, I got the worst blood blister of my life the other day. It's on the bottom of my toe. I dropped a 4-foot level right smack on the ring toe, if you will. And I thought I broke it at first because it was just excruciating pain. But then it's still fine, but it just ended up having a huge blood blister on the bottom, like the pad of my toe.
the old 8 p.m.
The old 8 p.m. alarm. It's just good to
they're
know.
seriously just showing commercials in Canada.
No, that's so crazy.
It's like it's hockey or it's commercials.
Yes.
Eh.
Hey.
Ready to feel local. Ready to shop. Ready to sit lucky to strip waffle to schnitzel. Ready to have your breath taken away. Oh, I'm upstairs. Joanna, then you are ready to go. And we are ready to take you there.
Yeah, Canada, eh? Hey, buddy.
Wait, Canada's doing commercials by Canada?
Canada, eh? Well, I mean, we're seeing Amalia oil commercials on our local, so I mean, oh, did you just change it during the Matthew? Oh, Austin
Yeah, froze on
Matthews. Wow.
Funny looking face.
Yes, dude.
This feed is not good.
Dude, I don't understand how I'm like 15 years older than, well, actually, I think even more than that, right? Because he's like 27 or something. Like, I can't believe how much older I am than him, and he looks older than me. Like, Austin Matthews looks like he's 45,
He has a
dude.
very mature look.
He looks like he's 45, dude. So crazy.
Plays like he's 45.
Yeah, well,
You'll see him a lot in the next couple weeks.
true that. Unfortunately.
That's fine. It's just the Maple Leafs.
Let's go get me a Mitra. It's good. How long are you in Chicago?
Monday through Wednesday late.
I need to get back there, man. It's been way too long since I've been to Chicago.
I was gone last week too, though.
Right. You were in Chicago both times, right?
No.
I'm telling you, man, ever since Bishop, or not Bishop, Bishop, ever since Moose changed his pads, it hasn't been the same, man. He started off the season really good, especially like November, December, and then ever since like the end of December, he just hasn't been the same. Probably because he's a little bit older, and you know, even if you're not playing the games, you're out there practicing, you're putting yourself through it. So,
It's all right, though. This just forces us to score goals.
yeah. Well, we need Brain Point, right? We need Brain Point to get at least one goal tonight, I think.
Got to get two in the
Right,
next
the
two and a
next
half.
3 games.
He's going to get him this period. Watch.
Yeah.
There he is.
So how about this little fight for those 2 wild cards?
Yeah.
Virtually 3-way tie between the Panthers, the Penguins,
And the Islanders.
and the Islanders.
Yeah.
Pens won tonight.
They're looking good. saw some of the game.
Yeah.
Pens won tonight. They go up by 1 point over the other two. If they both win tonight, they leapfrog
By
both,
1 point. Yeah.
and they all have the same amount of games remaining.
Yeah.
First time in NHL history, all 32 teams playing.
It's so crazy to look at that. Those
Cool.
pictures of Stamkos from like 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, and how much how young he was back then. Like he really was that like looked an 18-year-old that looked like he was like 16. Even now he just seems so young to me. Like all these guys are still so young to me.
That's because you're old.
Fuck off.
So am I.
Nah, man. I'm just getting started.
That being old.
We did talk about the winner of the Jersey Final Four.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we did announce that last week on Monday.
The most exclusive jersey ever
made.
put out. Too.
Yeah, it pisses me off.
No, they'll figure out a way to.
I don't know.
back out.
I need to find a second-hand market and find one.
I mean, Adidas is selling the original blacks now.
I know.
Yeah, holding a stick. Come on, Nicholas Paul.
Bro.
Oh.
Bro, how?
Yeah.
Dude,
Gotta cover somebody.
or like move the puck. And what's so hard about moving the puck? Like, how does one guy forecheck against three guys? There's a lot of standing around by the Lightning right now. I mean, look. What?
I like how the ref had to wave that there was no goal there. It didn't even look like it came close to a goal.
No goal.
Yeah. Islanders just took a 1-0 lead in their game.
Yeah. How about that, man? I know you shared it on the social media earlier, but it's pretty insane that in the entire history of the league, this is the first time ever that all 32 teams are playing.
Now,
on the
someone
same
did
day.
bring up that they thought this was so. Of course, before the Knights came into the league, there was 30 teams.
Right.
There was a time when all 30 teams, which would have been 15 matchups.
Okay.
Then once the Knights came in, I made 31 teams, so
Right.
therefore they all couldn't play on the same day.
Right.
And
Impossible
now,
now.
once Seattle came in, I made it
Okay.
32. But this is
So
Seattle's
it's the first time all
third
32.
season.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, I can't believe that there's never been a day that since the expansion era, I guess, or whatever, right?
right. And you got to
The modern-
imagine
I guess the modern expansion.
we're going to expand again.
Yeah,
There's
which
definitely
I still-
that's going to happen here. I would say within
I mean,
next
it's
5-10 years.
I would say 3 to 5 years probably. I just don't know why. Really, I mean, 32 teams. That's already a lot.
That's what football's got.
Yeah. Like all three leagues are at like 30.
Right in that area.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Major League Baseball is 34, 32. Like it's crazy how they kind of all three leagues kind of grow the same. I don't even follow the NBA that well to know the number of teams and franchises in the NBA.
Baseball has 30.
30. That's what I thought.
I think the difference is these teams get support in their community. Yeah.
Right.
Minus the Panthers,
Right.
but you only got a 19,000, 20,000 attendance, where the other
Right.
sports are drawing your 60,000 and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, really only football. Because even the modern baseball stadiums are between 30 and 35,000. And I'm going to say that even going forward, we'll probably see sub 30,000. Like if the Rays get a new stadium, it's going to be like 25 to 28,000.
And there's 30 NBA teams.
And that's, yeah. So they're all right there, 30, 32. And I like to see the sport growing, but I would rather see the salary cap go up And I mean, I guess if you bring more teams, that's more revenue, and you can make that happen. But I mean, to me, that's like what I think they need to really focus on is the revenue and like, you know, marketing. I mean, I know this new deal also with ESPN was a big thing for them. They
Right.
definitely made a lot of money off of that. So, you know, more teams isn't always better. That doesn't always equate to a better league. But at the same time, you know, as long as they're in competitive markets, then as far as like a fan base, it's going to show up for a team. And everyone can just stop talking about Arizona moving. As long as Gary Bettman is the commissioner, and he probably will be until he dies because the owners love him. Because that's who he works for, is the owners. He doesn't work for us, the fans. He doesn't work for the players. He works for the owners. As long as he's there, they won't leave Arizona. That's been his number one pet project, and he still believes in that market. And
Very limping off there.
yeah, and I would say that, you know, I would say that almost no matter what happens, if Arizona can get one or two other big like stars here in the next 2 years, Austin Matthews is going to Arizona. I don't think he resigns in Toronto. He wants to go home. He wants to go play where he's from and help build.
And he'll get a fortune.
Well, exactly. They'll be able to pay him.
Oh!
What the
That
crap?
was luck right there.
Dude,
Coming right off of his
dude,
back.
like, it's so crazy. You watch this game for 30 some odd years and you still see something new. You know, like, I don't know if I've ever seen a puck that high in the air and then bounce twice off the top of the cage and then still land in front of the net. Like, that's insane.
You've never played NHL 23.
Well, I mean, who has? I heard that game kind of sucks.
No, you know what game sucks? MLB.
The show?
That
Yeah.
game sucks.
Yeah.
It's the only game I played recently, and I did like the road to the show.
Yeah.
And I make it to the Rays. All this hard work playing. I feel like I'm a minor league baseball player. All this hard work, going town to town, these small towns, playing A-ball, AA.
Right.
And then, like, I had this sweet player where I was a closing pitcher, and sometimes I play first base and smash some homers.
Nice.
And as soon as I get to Major League, I'm a starting pitcher. And you can't do anything about it. It's like you're a starting pitcher now. Like, I want to just pitch.
That's lame. That's like, see, whereas conversely, I think
I seriously have seen that in NHL.
That's crazy. But it just went up so high.
Yeah,
Like, I've never seen like
That's like it almost seems like a glitch, but that's
Yeah.
how you can score goals with really, really good shooters. They'll save it and then it'll pop right over.
That's crazy. Yeah, like I was say, oh, okay. I don't know how that wasn't a trip, but okay. I like FIFA. FIFA, like, what was it 18, 19, and 20? I want to say, where they had like your same character went from like the minor, like being drafted out of his like or not his university, out of his academy or whatever, and then like you followed him all the way through like Premier League. Then he ends up going to MLS, and like it's a really cool like solo campaign in the sports game, if you will. And then in FIFA 21, they're just like, oh, no more of that. We don't. And I'm like, it was way more watered down. It was cool because in like FIFA 20, I think it was like his character and then his sister ended up being like a really great soccer player. So like you got to play in the U.S. women's national team. Like it was really cool. But yeah, I
think they do the best. They do the best job with story mode.
Yeah, and FIFA's also still like the best EA sports.
The NHL's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Hell no. In case you couldn't hear Ian, he said, "Oh hell no."
Hell no! As he walked in the door, like he just walked in at the perfect.
Go
time.
back out. Go back out.
No, just stay here. Stop coming in and out.
Let's see what happens.
You need to send a shooter to the bathroom, or to Spain or something.
Rebound, popped it over, got his own rebound.
Badass.
What's good with you, man? Any good?
Yeah, man. You got me hemmed up with my ass on supervision.
Oh, who the?
3 goals, 11 shots. This is not okay. Remember, it is Moose and net, but I don't like the defensive performance yet right now either. They definitely don't look in sync. They look more like the Backstreet Boys.
It is what it is, man. I just gotta stay away from shit like in my meals, Super Bowl. Let me know when you go from time to Tampa or so need or whatever. I'm like, hey,
Jeez. LA is averaging 3.43 goals a game, so.
So he's not quite there yet.
Yeah. He has one more to give
I
up.
don't think that's the last goal he's going to give up. I mean, that last one was actually kind of a good play on that rebound. That shot just, popped right over your shoulder. And didn't go in, but again, you're going to have someone there for that rebound before their guy is.
Me and my wife just found out we are having a baby. My first kid, Michael Sachs Jr. Congrats.
Wow. Congrats. That's huge. You can take notes from Sergey after this week.
Play until the day before your due date.
But hey, like I said, it is. Let's get through it. And, I'm a self-employed, self-made man, so whatever they want to charge doing it on my record. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, guys.
I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Next commercial break, let's look up the minutes. Like, are they letting the third and fourth line play a little bit more in this game? Doesn't seem like it, but I'm just kind of curious. Look at that puddle right behind the net.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So they started getting positions for breakout, and that means they're not where they're supposed to be defensively and giving up some big time scoring.
Puts it into the corner for Hedman, knocked down the line. Ottawa trying to hold it in there, bouncing right in front of the net. And Hedman takes matters into his own hands, gives it to Kucherov. Kucherov goes wide to Hedman.
Ottawa's doing a really good job of getting back, playing defense. Like, they're all back there.
Rolled away from him, and Ottawa gets up.
Good to see Brendan Hagel back in lineup. He has Sorelli and Sherman for that matter. Both of them missed the last game.
Yeah, he's been very good.
Yeah. They got him up on that top line.
He's what they got him to be. The new Palat.
They all questioned him at first.
Yeah.
He just couldn't bury goals last
That's a big
season.
difference for him.
He couldn't score the goals last season. Like, he get the chances he couldn't score this season. He is.
They missed it a lot, man. Still.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
But
see
he was
the
injury
playoffs.
plugged this year.
Is he playing well?
No, he got
Injuries,
injured.
yeah.
He's been hurt a lot this season. And
But on
for
that
the
team,
Devils.
he's going to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Plot did not score goals, man.
Not to the playoffs.
You know? That's true.
More than a car. Mazda. Not glad of that. That CX-9, I think, what they used to have. That was a nice ride, man. We rented it a couple times. Nikki and I did on vacation.
This is great.
It's right here, and she took to
With Jim.
make your move. Uncable yourself. Get fiber internet with YouTube TV and $400 in the first year. From Frontier. With Chase, you can do more. Find your perfect ride. The pre-approved and also score flights to dream hotels and dream destinations. team that makes your money work hard. Invest for your goals with JP Morgan for Tampa.
Schoolie, get on those comments.
Oh, you weren't here. Michael Sachs Jr., him and his wife just found out they're pregnant
Oh, congrats,
with
man.
their first baby.
Welcome
Everybody
to the
just
club.
tell them congrats. Crystal Moore says we need some offense. Oh, look, they're messing with that puddle you saw there.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, that's why you got the puddle. That's where their doors are.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when they have them like
Right
that.
behind me, too.
When we did a group trip to Carolina, we went and saw the Checkers the first day against the Crunch. And then the next day we saw Carolina versus Lightning. And the Checkers have their arena like that. And Walcott basically snapped his leg that game. And they took him on a stretcher out there behind the goal and stuff. I was like, it's so weird looking that way. And that's how the players had to come in off the ice.
I didn't realize it was called the Canadian Tire Center.
Yeah.
They have like Canadian tires. That's a thing. Oh, here, walk up.
Yeah, aren't they the ones that offered to pay Stammer? I think they're the ones that offered to pay Stammer a huge endorsement deal if he signed with Toronto.
Oh, really?
Because Toronto couldn't do all the money.
Right.
So part of the deal was going to be this endorsement deal with the tire company.
Yeah. Well, come on. But
So we're 1-1 against Ottawa this season.
right.
Vasi was in net during the win. It was 4-3. LA was in the loss 7-2.
7-2, yeah. The most goals given up by the team all season. Although we've given up 6 quite a few times, but 7 is the most, and it was only that one game. Oh man, speaking of, I just saw the highlight for Detroit. Did you guys see that highlight of Dylan Larkin and what's this Skinner on Buffalo?
No, I didn't see it.
I didn't see what led up to it, but Skinner was like celebrating with like a goal or something like that. And I guess he had like maybe cross-checked Larkin or something right before it. And so Larkin kept trying to fight him. And like Skinner just kept like celebrating and celebrating. Like he was just ignoring him. And like, yeah, Dylan Larkin is
Seems
a
like
piece of shit.
there's a lot of fights right now in this last week or two. I don't know if it's because
Last
it's
chance to
teams.
Yeah.
Well, and it's teams they've already been eliminated, so they don't care anymore, or
Got to make that impression.
Yeah, I
you know?
still
because
they
you
just are not
you had-
skating right now. This team is not skating.
had lots of fights with the Florida Ottawa game the other night.
Yeah. What they both of the brothers had fights.
Yep.
Both those pieces of whatever.
Ooh, he just got hit in the face.
Harry's
I
just
guess
he
not
went
what they
limping
say,
earlier.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Or an elbow.
No, it looked like it was a puck.
I was gonna say I might have
Was
been
it the
hooked.
puck?
I think,
I
the
think
puck might
so.
have hooked up there. Ugh.
Hey, there's a save.
Woohoo. Made one.
Oh, by the way, this period is sponsored by Downtown Crawlers.
Downtown Crawlers, everybody.
Yeah. Intermission, we're going to do another trivia question. Downtown Crawlers. If you've never been to the bar crawl, they do them through, well, usually it's the beginning of the season and postseason. So if you've never been, you got to go.
Only
Okay.
for locals, though. Well, in the state of Florida, that can be down here next weekend. Please don't participate if you cannot,
You cannot
go
be
next
here
Saturday.
Next Saturday, the 15th.
I believe it starts at 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
12 to 8.
And
These
it
guys
starts
will be
at
there.
Yeoman's.
Yeah, these guys will be there. And Six of Fire is going to be there. There's going to be a bunch of Thunderbolts there.
Yeah.
A lot of Lightning fans. It's a good time. If you've never been, you get a free shot essentially at each bar that you go to. And the tickets we're giving away this time include brunch. So that'll be at that starting point at
Yeoman's.
And if you're coming down here for that, you can join Sonia and myself that morning as we walk to help fight MS at Al Lopez Park there over by Tampa Stadium. So that's where I'll be coming straight from the walk over to the downtown crawlers. So if you want to make it day Lightning themed, come join Sonia and her team for MS, and then downtown crawlers as they are kicking off the playoffs.
It's always cool to just see a bunch of people with their Lightning gear on because it's like groups of people that kind of go around with each other. And whenever you're going to a bar with your group and you just see other Lightning fans wearing their gear.
Yeah.
And kind of like a downtown takeover.
Yeah, if you missed out on the Stadium Series game last year, it definitely has that kind of vibe. It's gonna be fun, man, because like I said, it's got that vibe of like, and there's so many more places to hang out down there these days, and Thomas and Andre do a really good job of having relationships with these bars and these locations, and so they're very welcoming. They really enjoy the business, and like Shooter was saying, you'll see these little pockets of fans here and there, and you just let's go Bolts, and you're always yelling at each other across the street and whatnot. It's a really great vibe, man. It's a whole vibe, I guess, as the kids say. It's a vibe.
They just showed Perry bleeding from his lip there, getting it stitched up.
Right.
Here we go. Let's see.
Yep, it was a puck. That's what I thought.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I've gotten hit with the puck right
It would
in the
have
chin.
it would have sucked if he got the penalty for high sticker right there.
Right.
It was.
No, not this year.
I started wearing a visor like that for 2 games. Bam.
Wow.
Right here, stitches. With the puck too, just like that.
You went back to the cage.
Yeah. Gotta keep this.
The money maker.
Or else I would have lost teeth by now. I'm getting hit in my head a lot. You can't tell.
Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Scott Nightingale just had surgery on his arm
Just shooken up.
from a game.
Uh-oh. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Good.
All right. A little power play action here.
Come on, Pointer.
That lead in half.
Uh-oh. Okay, good. I like.
Here we are. Oh,
Yeah.
on the Hagel, yeah.
Was it? Yeah. I don't understand how he skated into the space and knocked him down. Like that's. Aside from that play, they keep
Nobody over there.
refusing to call on that contact along the boards. That's the other like quintessential definition of interference. It is very interesting, though. I brought it up because this is the play that Jeannot got hurt on. That was interference. Whenever they instituted the rule in the league back after the lockout, that was what they created that rule for, was the contact along the boards after the puck had moved along, because they're trying to open the games to the end. The last few years, they basically stopped making that call.
Oh,
There you go.
There we
All
go.
right,
Just shoot it. There we go.
Yeah,
Good job.
just give it to them
Give it
right
to
away.
them.
5-on-3, 5-on-3.
All right, now
we know
here,
that rule. That's
yes,
the rule.
if we score, we
are going
are
to win
gonna
the
this
game.
If
Yeah.
we don't, we're going to lose the game.
Yeah, that's the
Got
rule,
10,
right? Yeah.
12.
And this
That happened not too long ago. That happened like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we had almost a full 2 minutes, 5-on-3, didn't score. And then that's when we got, I think it was, was it against Ottawa?
We are down by 2 right now. So
Yeah, kind of stepped on the
that's
stick, actually, but still.
Trip.
We'll take it.
still a trip.
Yeah.
It's so weird seeing Claude in the Senators uniform.
Yeah, that's strange. Come on. Come on. There's more of you. Don't lose this puck. There we go. Now move it fast so they don't. Okay.
Problem is they don't shoot enough on these. There you go.
Nice to see Cooch going for the.
Yeah, shot there. Come on.
Oh. We could have got another call there with holding the Hagel stick.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh, he missed
Yeah!
that. Hagel did
Hagel.
not.
Hagel with a rebound.
Yes. There we go.
Oh, no, he
No,
ain't
it's
in
gone.
here.
No, he ain't.
And he
He's
just
not
asked
back in.
about
Yeah,
Hagel.
Not even-
They
not
probably
even-
didn't hear, but Ian was asking how Hagel was doing this season.
Yeah,
And there's your answer.
there you go.
So how many goals is that for Hagel? He's at 30, right?
Close to it, I think.
I can't believe Stamkos missed that one,
Me
but
either.
thank God it bounced right off. And
He did it on purpose.
Yeah.
That was a pass.
of
Don't-
course,
Don't ask me any
Honestly,
more stats.
No, I think he missed it. I think honestly he missed because he was expecting Kucherov to shoot it. I don't think he was expecting the pass, so he
So-
was a little behind him.
What did we just say? We score, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
We just called that.
but it's kind of a weird situation being down by
29.
2 goals. Okay, so one more for 30.
How much? What we still
We
got?
still
Yeah,
we still
minute
got
and a half.
126.
Minute and a
But we
half.
have the second line in there now.
Because this one's
it low.
on
No,
Giroux.
keep it out.
No, it's the first line.
Still,
Out comes Hammond. Hammond to his own blue line. Carver dropping it back. Now he does.
Take it in there.
Come on, pointer.
There you go.
Oh, Stammer thought about it.
yeah, I don't. He didn't have the line. Look
Look at Cooch at the point.
Oh,
Yeah!
Tie game.
There we go.
What they say about that 5-on-3?
Yep.
And Thomas already knew that it happened. Correct.
No,
Oh no.
not that part.
Oh, okay. I'm like I gotta turn my phone off because I
That's
have
why I put it upside
vibrate, and I know that was that was your phone vibrating. Okay.
I
Thought
knew
it
the
was mine.
Hagel one before
Right.
it happened. I
I'm gonna
didn't.
put all of your phones in the backpack.
We need to start having right. We need to have like those restaurants where they have like a bowl. If you put all their phones in it, you get like 15% off your
Right.
meal.
That
Oh, we need to
or
have
the
that.
last one that touched their phone has
That's
to
what
pay
it has
the
to pay the
bill.
bill. Yeah.
Or the first one touch it pays the
Yeah.
bill. Yeah.
Not the goal of the season.
Wow. That
Another assist by Stammer, and Perry gets that assist.
so that's almost 50 assists. That's 49 assists now for Stamkos.
Okay.
Hagel just scored too.
Okay, that's my guy.
Yeah, and Hetty. So
I give him a pep talk.
And then
There you
Cooch
go.
and Stammer gets it on Hetty's. That's Stammer's 50th assist of the year.
yeah.
Kucherov 79 assists.
Yeah, dude, that's insane, bro. That's absurd. I mean, it's no McDavid, but
Oh, keep it going.
oh, yeah. You tell him, Mikey. Mikey
All right.
likes it.
Comments. Is anyone watching?
Hags, Hagel, Hetty tied it up. Let's fucking go. Hetty,
Good
let's
G.
go. Do they fly home tonight? Yes, they
Yes, I
do.
do. Schoolie will be there as always.
I know when we talked with Peckham at the Callahan Gala, we asked him if he had missed it. And he said that the team's going to get in about 3 a.m. this morning. He's like, I don't miss that.
Yeah.
He's like, I miss some
camaraderie.
things. He's like,
Yeah.
but getting at 3 a.m.
That was
3
like,
a.m.
when
I
he was
don't
on the block
miss.
party. That's what he talked about. He's like, I really don't miss the game. He said he misses the meals and the flying the airplane, the plane trips and stuff like that. Because they were talking about how Coburn has like a whole photo reel just of Jonathan Marchessault from the couple of years because he was
I
a
heard
big
that, yeah.
he was a big card player. So like there's like all the faces of Marchessault of like winning, losing. Like there's like a whole like Coburn just has this whole album just of Marchessault photos, and that's what he was saying he misses the most. I'm like guys like Coburn who kind of curate the meals and like making sure the guys don't go to certain restaurants and stuff like that's the kind of thing. And I get that from being prior military. That's what I miss the most is that camaraderie. Like that's why I understand about fraternities and sororities because it's that same thing. You got that brother or sisterhood that you always have with somebody, and whenever you don't have that every day, it leaves a hole. There's even if you have a good family and stuff like that and friends, like it's not the same. It's like going to war, going to battle with somebody like that on a regular basis, and you don't really know what that's like until you do it, and then suddenly it's gone, and you've been doing it for 15, 16 years, and that's just as a pro or whatever.
Currently, it says they are supposed to get in at 1:41 a.m., but they're supposed to leave 2 hours from right now. That doesn't happen because they still shower, do the press
2 hours
conference.
that does not seem
And
like enough time.
Ottawa's their arena is way outside the city. So
nowhere.
Really?
yeah.
They
The
talk
Sticks
about that a
of
lot.
Fire, the ladies of Sticks of Fire did a group trip there a couple of years ago.
Good choice, ladies.
Yeah.
Like, where can we go? Let's look at the map. Who picked Ottawa?
Ottawa.
But it's like in the middle of nowhere. But they are expected to come back tonight.
Isn't it like? Did they sell the team yet to Ryan Reynolds?
No, not yet.
Is that going to happen?
I think it is.
Oh, I don't like that one bit.
What?
They're in our division.
Which opponent? Oh,
They're in
I know
our
what you
division.
mean. Okay.
He's
okay.
gonna probably
He's
want
gonna
them
be
to
a
win.
better. Yeah, right. He's gonna.
See the salary cap disparity?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Between we're at the top.
We're the highest spending team in the league.
Yeah, compared to what was Arizona at the bottom.
36.
Ooh.
something like that.
Jeez.
Maroon's
Oh.
hurt. Maroon's hurt.
Did he?
He was holding his
He
No,
got
head.
high
No,
sticks. That's why. He's
Yeah,
pissed.
he was trying to sell over.
Oh,
his
look at these guys. What
Oh,
is,
no, what's Stutzel
Oh.
gonna do?
come on,
That-
cameraman.
How is that not a
They
just
collided
grabbed
with
his
each
stick.
other.
right?
Maroon doesn't want to fight because he just got hit in the face. I
Well,
think.
he doesn't know yet.
He's
Right? He's
shaking
like
up a
still
little
trying to
bit.
figure out what's going on right now.
Woo! I see in the comments it says Maroon, and I was like,
Right.
he scored? What
What
the
a
hell?
maroon. There we go. Come on, Ross. Still like, I mean, I still don't think he gets the. Jeez.
I'd like to see that.
I would like
Oh,
to.
look at Belly.
Was he-
Belly's hurt.
Jeez.
We can't have this. Can we just like not play the
Forfeit
rest?
the rest
Of,
of the
yeah,
season.
yeah.
Those
I mean,
people
we
that
got
wanted
Toronto,
ABB might get their wish.
right?
Here you go, Stammer.
Oh, Hagel almost had that one.
Good chance.
That was a great play there. Come on, Purby.
He's been kind of
Nice.
quiet.
Oh, come on.
That's good for a defender.
Yeah, right. I mean, he had
Oh,
the
come
assist
on.
on that Radish goal, right?
The Ottawa player had to wait for them to get back on sides,
And he
and
just let them- just
the
watch
Lightning
puck.
were just standing
Yeah.
there.
Zoob. I am Zoob.
Elliot, get in there.
Zoob. Well, that's cool. They were chanting his name in the arena. I'm not chanting, but Zoob.
Hagel and Stamkos combining for good score.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're together on the same shift. They're usually substituting for each other in the first two lines. There's the initial rush, but
Interference hack there.
Oh,
if
man.
he just got it up over the
Yeah,
pad.
a little bit, but there's a good stick on it too.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at it. Since that 5-on-3, of course, we scored 2 goals, but all the
Yeah.
momentum pretty much.
Yeah.
Get there. He doesn't have
Still
a stick.
surprised that Cam is in Ottawa. I thought he'd fit good with the Oilers.
Yeah. Goal.
Oh, come on.
That was so weak from Elliott, dude.
I thought that was bad defense. Like
It was
I mean,
both.
Both.
Just
Just
waiting
both.
for.
Just go up there and challenge him. I can't stand when goalies back up when a guy's coming at them.
It looked like he was waiting for the offsides call,
Yeah.
and it wasn't offsides.
I mean, and right here,
That was our first problem. We
That's
didn't take
so-
advantage
I
when he
mean-
didn't have a stick.
Well, look, Eddie's putting his arm up when he
Yep.
should be playing defense.
Yep.
That, yeah, can't do that. It was kind of a hand
And look-
pass there, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not challenging it.
the hand pass.
Offside.
No,
Offside.
Offsides. You can't challenge for hand pass.
I don't think it was offsides though.
It looked like the puck
I
might.
mean, I'll
Gotta
tell
get
you
that
what.
side view.
I'll tell you what. I mean, one thing about it is that the Lightning aren't usually the ones to make that desperation call. You know what I mean? Usually they're on top of it.
We hit it.
Oh,
That is really close. You can see the argument there for the Lightning. Yeah, it does look like offside.
I mean, I guess he's
yeah.
puck's over the blue line. He's offsides, right? Yeah.
Right
So
now,
you got-
he's offside by right there. Yep.
no, completely over. Next frame.
We're gonna
No,
say
he's completely over.
yeah,
The puck is
no goal.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a goal.
Yep.
Nigel does it again.
He says he does
It's
not
not
call
him.
that.
It's,
yeah.
Oh, what's the other guy's name? We need to have the other guy.
The man in the shadow.
He brought him up several times.
Yeah, I never remember. Brian. Oh, I just think everybody's name is Brian. If
No,
I
I
can't
think
remember,
it
I
is-
always go to Brian.
I think his initials are BCB.
We won a challenge.
By
Screw that.
half
We
an
won an
inch,
offside
dude.
challenge.
By a quarter
Seems like
of
we're
an inch. We
always
never
on the
win
wrong
the
side.
Everybody on here was saying offsides. He looks offsides to me, unless that's a parallax view. That's offsides. Yay! Let's fucking go.
All right, last 2 minutes.
All right, last 2 minutes here.
Definitely a better period. They seem to be ready to play hockey in this
Yep.
period.
Which their second period has been
Another
their
turnover.
weakness.
You're gonna blow the whistle?
By the way, I apologize to Hedman. He was absolutely right, raising
He still should have played defense and let the referee make the fucking
Yeah.
call. Sorry, it's I know. I will say that Hetty does have a tendency to overuse his stick in the regular season, but come playoffs, while he isn't necessarily out there throwing hits, he would be much more physical on that play in the playoffs than just throwing his stick out there at the guy.
I'm fine with how Hetty plays.
Me too.
He's not injured that much.
Exactly.
I've been telling you for years. The reason he doesn't hit is because
He doesn't want to.
he doesn't want to get injured. Look at Janot.
Oh,
Janot's a rough physical guy. Look
Yeah.
what happened.
right.
Oh,
Give it back
Get
to
it
him.
to him. Oh, Scheisen.
Last time we watched the game here, there were two.
Oh.
What?
they're calling that on Cole? Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
They,
should both
yep.
go.
Yep.
If Ian Cole's getting an interference call, they should both go.
Yep. Oh,
Wow.
come on.
You see Perry there trying to. Wow.
You can't-
It is interference.
How is that? No,
but
it's not.
The
No,
puck
it's
was already
not.
gone.
But it doesn't matter. Ian Cole
can't
didn't
grab him
instigate.
after-
Right.
after he chips
Ian
it like
Cole
that.
didn't hit him.
You also
Kachuk
can't-
instigated the
can't
contact.
do the over the head contact to the head like that.
Right.
Yeah, they both should have went, but it was.
Cole did not initiate the contact. That's not interference. I love that they didn't call it whenever Janot gets taken down from behind after the puck's 4 feet away. He gets hurt. That's not interference. But Kachuk does a intentional trying to draw the penalty and gets rewarded
What is
for
the
it.
game clock? Sorry. There.
102.
Okay,
No,
I
right
can't.
at 1 minute.
I can't see the game clock
Yeah,
from where
I
I'm
can't
at.
see the shots on goal with the camera in our way. So
20 shots for Ottawa.
16
six,
for Lightning.
6 for the Lightning.
It's 16. Good PK there.
So far, I mean, the PK really hasn't
Oh,
been an issue for the Lightning this year. I would say if there's one thing that's been great and consistent overall, it's been the PK for the Lightning.
I see.
All right, stick around. We got about 30 seconds left in this period, but stick around because once it's over, you can win yourself some bar crawl tickets for next Saturday. Julie, you got a trivia question, or should I start looking at it?
No, look
If
on
we
up.
want to go back to a stat-based show during the second period, and
We will. Well, actually, that reminds me. I'm gonna hook up the giveaway machine for the third period and a hashtag for the viewfinder, and we'll do that right at the end of the game. Yeah. No, usually the player behind the net knows it's in.
Yeah.
He's celebrating. It went
There
in.
goes Matt. I haven't seen nothing tweeted about this yet. Oh, there it is. DeBrincat. 16 seconds left. Oh, it's on his foot, it looks like.
He dragged that foot. It was in. He knew it was in.
Where?
His right leg.
But you can't see it actually cross the line.
Yeah, but if they called it a goal, they call it a goal. That's the problem. You don't see it go in.
I always say the players always know, but it's going to come across. They'll watch the right path of Elliott. Does he get over here? Shot go.
Yeah. There it
Right
is.
in that corner.
It's right there between the toe
Look,
and the.
he uses his foot to
Watch him
his
drag it
hand,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knows where it's at.
They reviewed it, so.
Well, we're just going to play catch-up all game, I guess.
Well, it's better than playing mustard.
But
Elliott has fallen apart during these last 2 months. We already announced.
I'm pretty sure I talked to it. It's all since he changed from the blue pads. I've said that like 3 times in this game. Ever since he got rid of the blue pads.
3.48 goals a game is his average.
Yeah.
So he's done now. That's his 4.
Guess what? No, guess what? Guess who we don't have to worry about in net during the playoffs?
Moose.
Brian Elliott.
Hopefully.
We know that. Well,
Hopefully.
shh. Don't even say it that way.
There we
shut
go.
your face when you're talking to me.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
There we go. End of the period. Any fisticuffs there?
No.
Cagle and
course not.
Sorelli's checking it out. They're
And
still
that's
like,
my
look,
fault.
they're still going, where is that goal?
It's my fault. I'm the one that said that PK has been on it, and then boom, they give up a goal. But you know,
All right, talk more about the bar crawl, downtown crawlers.
yeah, I haven't seen the itinerary yet.
No, I
I don't know if they've actually released it yet. I know that it is starting at Yeoman's, which if you haven't been to Yeoman's this season, but you had been there previously, definitely go check it out because they expanded. It's like 3 times the size as it was originally. If you want to go on a Lightning game day, get there early because it gets busy really early. Like it gets really packed in there. But it's a great place. The food's awesome. The inside bar's cool. They've got a couple pool tables. They've got, the darts, shuffleboard, and then they've got the virtual reality interactive suites where you can do golf, and they got like football things you can do and soccer and just a bunch of stuff like that. Motion capture kind of
It's
rudimentary
like,
So,
it's
VR.
I
Top
got-
Golf, like VR.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
some
like
of the
VR.
info on it. So there's there's 2 ticket offer options.
options.
The brunch ticket from Yeoman's is 12 to 3.
That's what the winner's getting today.
You will get unlimited mimosas and a breakfast buffet. Then they're going to have free welcome shot at 5 locations of your choice. Buffet style brunch from 12 to 3, bottomless mimosas, exclusive drink specials, access to 10 plus bars across downtown Tampa, free cover, and professional photographer. Make new friends, discover new places. So the events are Yeoman's, American Social, District Tavern, Parks and Rec,
Shout out to
Maloney's,
District.
and more will be announced.
There you go. Okay, so I got a good trivia question. First one.
Oh,
look
hey,
who's
what's up,
here.
Kim?
You're not eligible for trivia, but you're here for the trivia question. I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Winner is going to the bar crawl next Saturday. So please only answer if you can go or if you know someone that can go and use this ticket. The Lightning have been around for 30 years now.
3-0-30.
In their very first game, or that first season, I guess I could say, what division did they play in?
Ooh. That's a good one.
So that first season, what division were they in?
You guys are messing up the
That's
camera
a
now.
tough question.
Our AI cameraman can't handle all the action in the background.
Go. I'll get a little closer because I got to set up the giveaway for next period. We'll do a more intimate view here.
Oh, look at that.
And
Up
Kim
close.
has entered the building. Let's see if it picks her up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kim. We'll come talk to you in a second. We're not ignoring you. We're not ignoring you. The camera's not either. The camera's on you.
It's tracking you.
I think we stumped everyone.
I want to say I remember, but
Do I have to pick an easier question? Serena. Boom. You got it. Norris. She must have looked it up. Everyone was looking it up.
Everyone's looking it up.
All right, Serena, can you go, though? I know you were at the one that I went to last season, so.
Yeah.
Two
Back
tickets.
Back then, it was all the divisions were named after trophies. So you had the Norris, the King Clancy, the Prince of Wales, and then what was the fourth one?
Division?
Yeah.
Or the conferences. Added the Adams division.
Yeah, yeah.
Prince of Wales was a conference.
Prince of Wales was
Yeah.
the comp. That's right. That's right.
The Patrick division, the Norris division, Adams
Patrick
division,
Norris.
and
Yeah, because it was only
and
4.
what was the one with Edmonton?
All right, so Serena,
The Smythe
if you can go, let us know. I'm sure you can hopefully make the trek down. But all we need is your email if you want to message me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Thanks for letting us know.
It's a number 2.
Who do you work for?
Tampa Bay Lightning. Psych.
Oh. Yeah? It's my fault.
Why not? Okay. I didn't know you can't talk when you.
I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Oh, we do that every time.
Why would you want to take the spotlight from me? Making a fool of myself as usual.
People respect you whether you make a fool of yourself or not.
That's a stretch. People respecting me, that's a stretch. Speaking of stretch, oh damn, I got my Florida. I want to see my Florida feed on the feed. Nobody wants to see Phil's Florida feed.
2 or 3 weeks, but hopefully that school puts you back on track.
Yeah. They've got
I just want coffee.
you can do it.
There you go, Ace.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That event was so fun.
I'm excited for the game on Tuesday. I don't know who else is going to be down there, but I'm excited for that celebration of Stammer's 1,000 games.
Oh my god. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. We decided, even though it's a school night, we'll be taking little man with us. We're going to get down there early and go down on the ice and see if we can. He decided he wanted to take a poster for Braden Point. So,
Yeah, you'll get a pop. Oh my god.
yeah.
Thinking Braden Point.
Mhm.
So I took a screenshot of this picture. So, and I purposely screenshotted it just singularly in the hopes that I would at some point have a chance to show Pointer because directly related to him, and it was very. I found it very funny, and I figured he would find it very funny too. Oh, there's this sucker in. Because it won't make any sense if you can't see the freaking picture.
Third period?
Yeah.
Yep.
Second intermission.
What's that fight tonight? That's not
What fight's tonight?
Oh, it's UFC tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Adesanya Pereira, what, 3?
Yeah.
2, 3?
3, I think. Yeah. Might be 2.
Well, oh, yeah, because they fought outside the UFC before in kickboxing.
All right, let me set up this.
Let me do hashtag 30 years
Dirty 30.
or hashtag stop the puck. Hashtag we need Massey.
All right, we got some updates here. Serena looks like she's good to go. Good deal. Sorry, Serena, I won't be there, but these knuckleheads will.
I should be. I have to double check with my sister.
Lessa McMahon. Sorry, you're late. Hey, you're here. You're not late. Minnesota's winning 1-0.
There you go.
Solar Bears losing 1-3. Crunch losing 3-4.
Wow.
It's one of those nights.
Straight up mirroring the Lightning tonight. Because last time we checked in, we were down 2-1, and so are they. Now down 4-3, and so are they.
I wish we could go, but our STM game is Thursday, not Tuesday. I don't know what that means, but I'm stupid, so.
Well, I was talking about going to the game on Tuesday
Oh.
for the celebration.
So Tuesdays, Toronto. Thursdays, Detroit. That's it.
Yes. Those are
And then the playoffs will start the following.
the
Monday,
17th
Tuesday?
to the 18th, yes. It'll be Monday,
Ooh,
Tuesday.
okay.
Because the 15th, next Saturday, is the Downtown Crawlers. And then that following Monday is the start of the playoffs. And we don't know if we're playing on the 17th or the 18th yet.
All right. Every time we do this,
Yeah, dude, just give it to Brady.
I set up
Just like they were doing
the score,
with Stamkos,
but we
to
never
getting
change
500.
it, so I don't use it.
You got to with Toronto coming in and then Detroit. You got to just start feeding it to point. Get them that.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
All right, it's
Is that career? Did he say career high 3 assists for Stamkos? That's his first 3 assist game ever.
Career high 3 assists.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe 110 points. And the majority is all assists.
All assists, man.
Things
Well,
start on the team and goals.
Yeah, and I still, I mean, obviously we talk about the fact that he's the shot leader for this team, but I still think that if he shot just a little bit more in certain situations, he'd be like Draisaitl and have, 40 goals and 80 assists or whatever. Like he would be there.
all right. So it is up and running. That Lightning Viewfinder. If you went to the game, what game was that they gave those out?
That was that Hall of Fame induction game.
Hall of Fame induction. No, it was the one before. It was the Vegas.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah,
Vegas
yeah.
game Thursday.
It was
Thursday night, I think. So,
Oh yeah.
so we've somehow got an extra one, and we're giving it away at the end of this game.
Somehow Thomas Schooley's Swagmobile just happens to have a viewfinder.
Here, I'll pull it up if you guys don't know what this thing is. This was like the giveaway of the year for the Lightning.
Yeah, right. Those things were, which is funny because at first, before they were even given away, they were like being posted for like $250, and
Yep.
now I'm seeing people selling them for like $25. I've
Yep.
seen them already posted just for $25. So if you fell for that price gouging, I'm very sorry. I'd like to think more of our fans that they would not fall for such shenanigans, but
The busiest day in the history of the NHL. You say it like that. Where? There it is.
Leafs. They're guaranteed to face the Leafs in the first round.
So there it is. I'll take the banner down for a second so you can see it.
Panthers have
How
to
many-
win that.
How many pictures are in this thing?
Well, it's like I was saying before on the show. Like after last season,
I don't know.
the
They're
pressure was
talking.
on the Lightning of have the 3-peat and all that. This year, I feel like there's no pressure on the Lightning, and nobody has more pressure in the first round than Toronto. Period.
It just makes sense
Here.
that the Lightning beat them the first
Yeah,
round
yeah.
and fuck up the whole year. It
Well,
makes
and
sense.
I could see that they're still kind of in their own heads, Toronto. And if the Lightning come out to a fast start in that series, it could be over faster than most people think. Yeah.
If the Lightning score the first goal,
Oh,
they're like,
Oh, yeah.
me.
yeah. Especially if they win that first game. If they can go up and win that first game in Toronto,
I don't give a shit. Nobody wants to play the Lightning.
No. no, still nobody wants to. No. It's. I mean, I still say it. They're still undefeated in the Eastern Conference the last 3 years. They're still the team to beat in the East, but nobody is giving them that. So, like, they're kind of playing with house money right now.
Players know.
Right, the players, absolutely. The players know. The
Say,
team, the
don't
other
fucking
teams
sleep
know.
on- don't sleep
Yeah.
on goddamn Lightning.
No, but the fan bases and the media, they're not on it. But the other teams and the players, no, we don't. Like, I would be worried if I was the Leafs, man. I really would be.
Should we head to Amalie Arena and catch
Let's
the third
do
period?
it.
We can possibly get there after this game. I do wish I went to Thursday, but I just couldn't do it. Thursday, though, if you bought one ticket, did you get to both games?
Yeah.
I should have done that. I would have liked that a lot.
Yeah, I would if I knew we were doing this, or else I would have probably gone to both games. But I was kind of busy Thursday, and then I knew we were doing this get together, so I didn't go.
And the food, they kept bringing us food and bringing us food. It was ridiculous how much food we had.
Let him go.
The arena looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
Is that actually painted on the
Yeah.
boards? Wow.
So
So used to the
No,
fake-
I don't think that's on the board. I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, if
No,
if
yeah,
you haven't
they
caught
just
on,
did a new wrap on it.
we are taking a look at the Frozen 4 final here. Minnesota up 1-0 versus Winnipeg. Where is Winnipeg?
I do this.
In Quinnipiac,
Makes sense.
Quinnipiac, Quinitoba.
I am not gonna lie.
It's got to be in the U.S., right? There's no NCAA.
What's that?
The United
Yeah,
States.
yeah, that's all US. Yeah, that's all I was joking.
No, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna handle this. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, it's not okay.
I don't know about
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Somebody had me in that.
Somewhere up
I want to say it's Wisconsin. Are you looking up?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Their page just says
Nobody knows.
everything. Just says
It's an online school.
University of Phoenix, Quinnipiac.
But I have, tickets to the Italian festival next weekend. Like,
it is a private coeducational university. 2,700 graduates, 6,000 undergraduates, 6,000 undergraduates.
No, I know, but I'm gonna. I'm not
Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
That's just dirty and wrong, and it's like
Connecticut.
it's not even the
Quinnipiac, Connecticut.
fact that he looked me in the face and lied. And he thought that kid, we're not gonna be stupid.
Man, man, I drink this.
I can't wait to talk about it.
You're what? I drink.
No, oh, okay, I'll take that too.
Just me.
The black cherry one.
Is that-
You want your empty?
Are those?
No, that's yours.
Oh, is that mine?
Mine. That's mine.
Awesome.
Too.
I thought this was yours. Is that your piece or is that her piece?
That's Kim's keys.
Okay. I was wondering where she was.
I think she just went to go get a cafe or a kava. Oh,
Hey,
Minnesota.
2-0.
Don't you know? Don't you know?
Minnesota and
You know where Quinnipiac is?
Do I know?
Yeah. It's got to be close to Canada.
Oh, very close. Probably in Detroit somewhere in there.
no, Connecticut.
Okay.
We just had to look it up because we didn't know either.
They played here last time. They did the Frozen Four. They did pretty good. I think they made it to the championship. They lost.
I like that they're the Bobcats or whatever cat they are.
Bobcats, yep.
Quinnipiac Bobcat. It's got a certain
What's going on, Kim?
timbre to it. A rhythm.
What's that? How's the Instacart treating you? Yeah, I bet.
I mean, if I wanted to do more shoes, I probably could have done even more. But
You
it
just
takes
did
more time.
alcohol.
It's pretty much what I stick.
They're back for the third period.
Dip it. Dip it.
Dip it.
Dip it.
Well,
Bibbidi-bibbidi.
this year, I really did forget. So I was like, oh shit. I gotta
Take this off.
Rock was doing it, so that's not much.
Freaking baseball screws this all up now. I have to go through all these baseball games to find it.
I went online to see how much it was to review.
Good call.
And
Right on time.
Right on time.
We've got the
third period.
about to drop if you're watching along with us. And add that hashtag 30 years to enter the contest.
I think Mike quit on me or something, and then
For the
and then Tom was like,
I have a story.
Who won the downtown crawlers? Did she?
Yeah, Serena.
Serena, are you gonna make it?
She said yes. Just don't bring Adrian with you this time.
We'll lose him.
He'll get lost anyways.
He gets lost everywhere she
Yeah,
goes.
we know. That's why I made that joke.
Everywhere.
that was a good idea.
I stumped him though. Took her a while to look it up.
I'm pretty sure I had to look it up. But that's fair.
Me and this kid, I say kid because he's like 18. We did a catering for him.
Oh, the one in Gulfport.
Yeah.
I saw your post.
Why is it so quiet
so
again?
He told me
What?
$200,
Oh.
which is every catering. I've done like
That's
4 or
this
5
stream, I
catering,
guess.
and we always pay some cash.
Oh, there we go.
It was a wedding, so whoever the mother of the bride or whatever, he was very.
I don't always
very
listen to
condescending to her like all night, and him and
The game
him
sound.
and I were just like.
Sometimes I just
I
put on
do.
Check it out.
Everyone liked
I
it.
do because I really like when it's a home game. You know, obviously I'm biased since Dave's been on the show a few times, but I've always liked Brian Engblom, and I think he has really good insight as a former player. What's Serena say?
She said she's gonna put one of those trackers on. Adrian.
Put an air tag on him.
So Elizabeth said on Tuesday, will Toronto go ahead hunting? No, Toronto doesn't want to get hurt either.
Yeah. and
So it's going to be a glass house game.
I think we were talking on Monday that you were saying they might even be resting players.
Yeah, they did their last game.
Yeah, he did. Then I'm giving
Whoa.
the kid a ride back.
Come on,
Oh,
Pointer.
come on, Pointer!
He goes, that was so nice of her to
It
give
puts
us
the biscuit in the basket, or else it gets the loss.
She gave you an envelope? And he's like, yeah. And he went up to her, she went up to him and said, I'm giving here because this is for you, and where's Tracy? I want to give her one. And then she also gave one to the bartenders. So Frank, then anyway, I texted Frank, I'm like, listen, that was for us. Fernando got the same envelope. He goes, that's my money. And tell him he needs to return that to me. And then he called them while I was in the car with him and said, hey, Fernando,
Chuck went in
yeah,
there.
that's
It's a
my
Chuck
money.
went in there
So you need to
at
give
the
that
last
back to
minute.
me.
Like,
Yeah, that's
dude, stop.
And he always like.
that's
I'm
shady.
actually surprised he had a fight in that Florida game because he always starts shit and then skates away, dude. That's why I don't like Matthew pisses me off, but at least he fights and he'll stick up for himself. Brady consistently starts shit and then waits for that second guy in his team to come in before then he acts like he wants to drop the gloves.
I saw this piece from a podcast where it said when the two brothers go to dinner and with their dad, who picks up the tab,
Yeah.
and they said the old man still does, the dad still does, and I was like, oh man.
Bro, did we talk about that last Monday when he was talking shit about when Keith was talking shit about Florida and how they're kind of a soft team?
No.
Look,
I'd
I don't
seen some
disagree
people
with him.
comment on. I didn't see the comments, but I saw some other people post
I don't
about it.
disagree with him, but at the same time, dude, shut up, man. Let the big mouth dad stay in the NBA. Oh, excuse me. in the NBA. You know what I mean? We don't need that in the NHL. I don't care if you're a former Hall of Famer or which you won't be, but I don't care. Or is he?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he announced he will. He was a good guy, but he wasn't Hall of Famer, but which is weird when you talk. Oh, because we're only talking about Lightning players, right? Or other teams that are currently have Hall of Famers.
He met when he was younger, but for now, yeah,
But yeah,
it
because it's gonna make the team hate your son even more.
He looks like Shrek.
There's no way he had a good one.
You also compare it to Shrek. Shrek's like a big person.
Shrek's a pimp.
I've actually never watched. I've never watched Shrek. But yeah.
No, Shrek's like a big You know that was supposed to be Chris Farley?
You coming Tuesday?
Aw, makes sense.
I
Wasn't
sure
it,
don't even.
Mike
What's going on
The
Tuesday?
morning skate
Where's it at?
at the arena.
Where's the morning skate at? Where the
Game-
Lightning have the morning skate?
Game day.
I've never been to a morning skate. I've taken a
Oh
morning skate.
crap!
Oh,
Damn it.
no.
Hell no.
Yeah. It took me about an hour to kind of.
Who was that that fell down? I didn't get to see who it was.
Bogosian, probably.
This place is good. Oh, so my
Cool.
location-
So that means it's Cernak.
So
Yo, I
Turn
would
it
have
up,
given
yeah.
someone, he jumped up on the table and started licking it.
So pick.
and 5 hole.
But again, I don't.
Open for
Still,
fitness.
okay. I still don't like that. Just take the puck and skate it behind the net. Keep it on your stick there. Like that's.
So,
Yeah, but still. Like if he just.
don't
First
fall.
career goal. Happens
I
a lot
agree.
against.
Oh, that's why he was so happy. He looked
Yeah.
very happy.
Happens a lot against the Bolts.
No.
Yeah, 5 goals is not good against this team. But tell you,
It's the best. It really helps out my ADHD.
That's a lot of good stuff. A lot of people use it for pain. And I'm shocked.
Fucking 5-hole and Chernak fell. Our defense, major concern. Chernak.
I think it helps when I.
What are you doing standing there, Perry?
I don't agree that that's that big of a concern.
No, we've
This
seen.
game right now, I'm telling you right now, this game is on Elliott. I don't usually like to do that, but Elliott's let 3 very soft goals. Actually, 4. That's probably like the only goal that's not really his fault in this game, right? Would you guys agree
Anybody with a
that the other goals were really soft on Elliott? Maybe the first one, not
The
deflection.
first one.
it's not Elliott's
Okay.
best game.
No,
It also might be Elliott's last game.
it probably his last game as a Lightning goal. Yeah.
We'll
And honestly,
see
I
if
wouldn't be
he
surprised if he
retires.
retires too. Honestly,
Yeah.
I bet he retires. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's had a great career overall. Like as a, I mean, I'm not saying outstanding, but he's had a nice, solid career. He did his work whenever he was in his prime in St. Louis. And I mean, he's only getting paid $850,000 by the Lightning this year. So
I don't
Why?
think anyone else is gonna sign him.
No.
Like maybe if the Lightning want to bring him back, but
Like, not in
they've
No,
gotta
they're
start
probably
to-
bringing
they've
up the
gotta
guy
start to bring
from.
up-
I
they're
think
gonna bring
Hugo
up
comes
Hugo,
up, yeah.
to let some other guys
I think
get
he's
in.
he's the netminder.
Hanson, for sure, and because I think he'll probably be even cheaper. He'll probably be on that $725 entry level contract. So any way the Lightning can save a little bit of money next year, obviously it's going to be huge.
Isamont called for a penalty.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we needed. Another penalty kill here.
You're smiling at me.
You know what's really crazy? I've just been more aware of these like.
On us?
I don't
Yep.
feel like.
Against Isamont.
Yep. Another interference call. Let's see. Oh, slash. I'm sorry.
And he gave him,
And that was weak.
gave him the old shake too. Sold it.
Kind of weak, dude. It's a weak call.
I mean, they can call that anytime you touch
No, I know.
gloves.
I know. But they don't. I mean, I don't know.
They don't in my league. That's for
Wow.
shooters trying to bob and weave through the traffic, and
I'm surprised you can even hold the microphone anymore as much as you get slashed.
Whatever, they're like super
it's impossible.
So her son had one. Because when I picked her up and I saw it, I thought, oh, that's nice. And she's like, yeah, my son bought it from a. And I'm like, why would you say that? Like, but that's what I'm saying. And then she goes, yeah. And I'm like, that just really bothered me. Like, I don't like.
So Hugo's cap hit is 850,
Oh, so it's the same.
833.
Okay,
Yeah.
So it's the same as what we're playing Elliott. And,
Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
got to give these guys a chance to
Right.
play in the NHL to see if they can play in the
Right.
NHL.
Well, I think they do the Bishop Vassy thing where Hugo's going to be there to
Yeah.
learn behind
yeah.
Vassy.
Well, you could say that, but I mean, I don't think.
Vassy's going nowhere for several
Right.
years.
Yeah,
but
I mean, Massey's still got another 10 years.
Yeah.
I think as a high level career. Like, so, I mean, he's peaked way sooner than most goalies do. Most goalies don't hit their prime until, they're 3 or 4 years older than Vassy. So, like, it's the opposite. Like, where skaters usually, like, start hitting their prime in their mid-20s, it's usually closer to 30 for goalies.
It wasn't a big deal.
$42 for a Frozen 4 hat.
Right off the post.
Wow.
No, I don't have any tweet or anything that's ever canceled.
No, I was just in school and me and my friend tweet each other like the classroom, like here and that here. It was just playful, joking around, but I didn't.
No, you gotta do better.
No, it's been gone for like 5. It's been gone for like 5 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Where was that all game, Elliott?
Once you
Uh-huh.
Well, they were bad shots. He was just hacking away.
I'm probably still saying that word. I don't know any better, but it's just.
I mean, that's a good save.
Yeah. And he broke his stick.
Like a little bitch.
Oh, he did the beat in between the legs.
Yeah. Thank goodness that freaking Belmont wasn't any closer and didn't take that freaking slash.
Jeez.
How many times did he run it?
Yeah, that was some bullshit. He was running.
Oh,
into
come
the
on.
goalie.
So, if anybody's
Tony.
seen the Zach Whitecloud
what?
injury for Vegas, that looks really
Yeah.
bad.
They were very
Yeah.
That's too funny. Joseph and Sorelli dropped the gloves.
That would be like they finally in real life, because I'm sure they did it on PlayStation or Xbox a few times, playing NHL or whatever. Also, like my favorite song right now. Me and Hunter love that song. Little Tiesto.
Matty Joe is smiling as he grabs Sorelli there
Yeah.
from behind. All right.
Oh, here we go.
What did I say? Short-handed goal,
It's full strength now.
We'll take any type of goal.
15 minutes, almost 14 minutes left here in the third period. This is what we need, a little turnover here. Oh, whoa.
Is that offside?
I think it's probably offside. So good score here. It's got to be a half change here. Oh, great point, baby!
49, but is it
Come on,
offside?
Please don't be offside. Please don't be
I didn't.
offside.
At first look, I didn't think it was offside.
Well, we're gonna find out.
We'll find out right about now.
That's
The thing I like about this, I like doing this format. What I don't like about it is I usually have my
49.
headphones in so I can hear how loud I am and like my tone. I hate not being able to hear myself in my studio headphones.
I want to see that
Only
entry.
a stash would complain about not being able to hear himself.
No, I hear everybody.
I know
It's just, like I need the blend.
Does not look like they are
I'm gonna challenge
challenging
it.
that.
Nope. They would have already challenged it.
Yeah, these guys need glasses. I don't. So
I wanted to stay.
I'm not saying. I just said it looked kind of close, and that it would be our luck. It would be our luck that week we finally score, and then
It
it's on
definitely
outside.
looked like Cooch held up there.
Well, he bobbled the puck a little bit.
Yeah,
That
that's an
was
offside.
offside.
does it look offside to me?
That's what we got. Good goal.
Son of a bitch.
F the game. Get him the puck for 50, which is what we were said. Just feed the point. Just
Yeah,
feed
feed
the
them
point.
like they were feeding Stemco's for 500.
Yep.
Okay, I found the picture.
Okay.
So
No.
obviously you know
Mhm.
why that's funny. So I screenshotted this just in the hopes that at some point I would get to show
Do well,
Brady.
and I'll spend all this time.
So at the event on Sunday,
Reels are so much.
Oh, that's
close to
great.
the
You watch that
end,
too.
I remembered I had this, and I had already talked to him when I got my picture taken with him.
We learned about
So,
reels at my job.
I went up to him and I'm like,
I
I wanted to show you something
Yeah.
I didn't
that I
realize
think
that
you'll
on
find pretty
Facebook,
funny.
you go to reels
When I pulled
upload,
up and
I thought
looked,
when I
he
put
laughed
video
so
on
hard,
Facebook, it was real.
and
No,
he's like,
yes,
that's
it's on
awesome.
Facebook.
So I screenshotted it just in the hopes that at some point I would get to show him. what
Icy
he
Mom
had
gets an assist there.
Nice.
Is that his first point as a Lightning?
I think it might be. I don't know. He hasn't scored a goal, right?
No, but
He might have had an
he
assist.
might have had an assist already.
I've been missing too many games lately. What kind of comments we got? Has anyone used the hashtag 30 years?
Don't forget to
Viewfinder.
use the 30-year hashtag to any of your comments, all of your comments, everything. I am getting to Ming flashbacks.
I ate like a whole
Oh
bag of
yeah,
them.
Braden motherfucking Point.
They're so hard to not eat.
He isn't bad, but he is undisciplined when it comes to penalties. To me, he's a fighter. He reminds me a lot of Yanni.
No,
No, fix it.
but it's fun.
It's fun.
I'm not going to see this many goals in the playoffs.
You better hope not.
Yeah. Let's get down to business.
Figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. All the stores are closed other than like
Jay has two.
Oh,
Great.
I'm going to see a Super
my
Mario
sister's not
Brothers.
here for Easter, so.
What's the first thing you notice about that picture?
Come on, Elliot. Come on.
No,
Moose
he got up on the table.
on Joey.
I know it's pretty brought it up, but
Well,
it's pretty
it's like,
prevalent.
it's-
It's pretty prevalent though. It's pretty prevalent. It's got to be.
Oh my lord. He's swinging, bro.
He is. He's only 8 months old.
Oh lord.
Wow. She says the people comment on his meeting.
I was at the dog park like 2 weeks ago, and these people were kind of laughing, and I'm like, I know, little wiener dog. They're like, little wiener with a big one.
That was kind of.
Oof. He's going fast there.
Oh,
Little weenie with the big weenie. Yeah, weenie.
I honestly never noticed until on Facebook people started saying, cover that boy. That should be censored.
ouch.
Come on, boys.
There's a shot knocked down by Sue. Giving the outlet off the
You know what I want?
Aaron, the one who's
Overtime, right? That's what we need to do is drag this game out even more.
No, I need them home at a decent time tonight.
You got to work tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, how's it going, Tom?
No, working man schooly again, huh?
We'll talk about it when we're not live on the air. Talk about a game.
Usually want to get fired for.
That means nothing.
Come on.
Hit him. Oh, look at him holding his stick.
Oh, that's a penalty on us.
Yep.
I call holding on us, even though it's holding the
Oh,
stick.
on both again.
Yeah, dude. I just
Yeah,
can't.
I'm an admin on the happy shit on Facebook.
No, that's not on Cole. People are going to be like, oh, see, Cole sucks. No, it's not. It,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It
That-
looks like he was holding a stick.
back to
I don't
Cole
know.
socks.
I mean, I don't know, man.
No,
Sergachev gets that. I mean, a lot of the guys on the off or defense get that call. But again, it goes back to what I was talking about with Hedman, is that they do a lot more stick checking in the regular season, and there'll be a lot more body checking in the playoffs.
Lady message on the Chico.
And I still kind of hate that penalty as being called holding when you're just using your stick and then the guy skates into making it like gets wrapped around you. You know what I mean? Wrapped around him. But
All right,
it's like skating into a trip or
Let's
any
get
of
the
those
shorty.
other plays.
Yeah.
Oh, Williams.
Ooh.
Jesus. All right, we're at 11:54. If anyone's wondering,
11:54. Stop it, chair.
were you behind us or?
No, she is. I'm
Weren't
saying
you watching
people
her?
aren't.
No, I get that.
Like River Shelby.
My response
He called herself River Shelby.
No, I mean in the game. For some reason, your responses are always late. I don't know why. But in the game, was your stream ahead of us?
Ooh.
I get excited when
I was
E40
like
likes
last
my
one.
stuff. Now, to me, that's
That's a
a big
that was a big thing.
I
He's
see.
actually
Oh,
liked a
come
lot of
on.
my reels, and one time he wrote me good stuff down.
I got you. First one was the
Come
only
on. There we go.
Oh,
That's
that
out.
was out. There we go.
an intentional.
And how is that not?
It's an intentional offside.
What
though.
the fuck?
It should,
I agree, Hagel.
it should be at
Two
the other
things. It
side.
should be in their zone,
the
and
ref
B, that was definitely
Clearly, he's not going to
interference.
put it at the other side. Is
That's
he?
interference too. Pick play on Hagel at the line.
They're all pissed.
No shit. Dude,
What's
how
Teddy
was that?
asking for?
Yeah, dude. Why? That's intentional offside. Fuck the rules. I don't give a shit about the rules anymore. Rules. Fuck the rules.
I took Gia like 4 or 5 years ago, and honestly, she did it. Like, it was a great. I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
Of course it was.
But I couldn't stand all the screaming girls in my ear. And like, people just get so upset when they want to hear all
Yeah,
this
but you're
money.
a from saying that's just not right.
All right. I can see us getting out of this penalty kill. Getting a little momentum. Nikita Kucherov action. It's been quiet since that second period.
Yeah.
They're all been
Like,
For a while.
I don't know, man. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm worried and this and that, but I just think that these guys don't take losing these games here at the end of the regular season as seriously as the fans do. And I know Coop never wants to see our team give up 6 goals in a game. He's going to be mad. He's like, oh, we got embarrassed by the Islanders the other night. You know, sometimes he's just got to say these things as a coach because he doesn't want to. You don't want your coach being out there like, hey, you know, these games don't matter. We don't really care. Like, you never want that.
Also,
Like-
this is their second road trip that they're not going to come home with a point. if
More
they lose
right.
this.
Yeah.
They ain't even going to come home with 1 point.
Yeah. So you don't necessarily want that. But I mean, I haven't read. I was gonna sit down and read it either tonight or tomorrow. But I did see Eric Erlandson.
Oh,
here we go.
A story
Give it to
here.
him.
Oh, son of a!
Little late.
I just think having a shot is better than a pass there because maybe you get the rebound or that's the only thing.
But
I
he
don't
had
think
him
we
at the
shoot
back
the
door
rebound.
open, like how Point got his goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just a little
just too
late. You were
He
too
had
close to the
already-
goalie at that point.
Yeah, there was just enough of a back check there from Ottawa to get in the way.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
Oh.
not another ping pong. Thank you. No pinball game.
I don't get that. I'm okay.
Right.
I'm okay with that. No, I'm okay.
Where's the penalty there?
Well, just, I don't put people in positions where I have
All right.
Less aggressive.
Right.
Don't forget, 2 of these 3 goals were Musa net. They actually only had the 1 game against the Rangers, which was not a stellar one.
Well, no, but
Well,
these people.
again, I think we talked about it in the chat. We haven't had a show since then, but like, we talked like comments on social media. But like, they clinched against the Islanders at home. Then they had a day off. Then day off. Then they had the Callahan Gala. Then they had 2 days.
So then the next day they had the fishing tournament.
Then the fishing tournament, and
then
then
a
they
day
had
and then
2
practice.
days in New York too. So I mean, and then it was a back-to-back in New York, which
And the boys were out late in New York. We
They
were
was-
seeing
you
all
could
the
see
pictures.
Social media, they were
Yeah.
out about on the town. If they hadn't clinched, I don't think they have that situation. I mean, even Coop was talking about how, hey, I'm glad that we clinched it and then we had that tournament, because it would have been, a different thing had they not. But I guess we did talk about that on Monday, right?
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But,
we
yeah.
talked about it. When was that? It was
Monday. But I feel like a broken record, or like not broken, but like deja vu from last season, where the guys were kind of playing this same kind of hockey, but at the same time here, we start talking about dialing it up, and we saw it whenever it was on the line, and they had to win those games to lock up the playoffs. They played 4 of their best games all season. Then they had, okay, there's a little bit of pressure off because they clinched. Then they had, like we talked about, the gala, the fishing trip, a couple days in New York, and then this is the end of that road trip still. So, and again, I really think that you're seeing these guys play a little bit less physically, especially after that Chanot injury, Sorelli, Hagel.
38 tomorrow, Brian Elliott.
Yeah, see, he'll be 38. I don't think he's 16 seasons. I mean, those are respectable career numbers. And if you consider that he's having such a bad second half of the season, and he's at 3.5 this year.
You don't see many 38-year-old goalies.
No, you really don't.
Start of April last season, we started with a 4-game losing streak.
Exactly.
Then 1-1, lost 1, 1-2, lost 1.
Exactly. It's like some people just have short-term memories. Maybe I'm not the only one that likes to partake in the herbal remedies around here, because I certainly remember really like the last 2 seasons. I mean, 2 years ago they didn't play quite as badly, but they weren't playing their best hockey at the end of the year.
Damn it.
That's a soft goal.
Yeah.
That's like the 5th soft goal. I know it. That's 5 softies.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a dagger right
That's
there.
another
Well,
softie.
Because now Coop's gonna pull.
Yeah.
How much time's left? I can't see.
And 9 minutes left.
I don't
Let's
think
just go
he's
empty net
pulling.
for 9 minutes. 9 minutes empty net hockey. Come on.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Doesn't matter.
Nope.
You can get pointer number 50.
Hold on, might be another offsides.
Oh.
I
No.
don't think he was off. He had reverse
You
negative.
might have had the. Can they challenge it again?
Yes, because we won.
Because we won it, yeah.
I'm the same way. I don't say anything like that. Sometimes I'll put something plain as thing.
I know, Stoner can't be.
Might as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Once it's
Nope,
close,
they didn't. Yeah, it must have been obviously.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, well,
One other reel that did,
2-goal lead.
Well-
First lead in hockey again.
That 3-second thing is
Let's see.
something like.
The 7 of you that are joining us, please don't give up on us, even though the Lightning might not be watching. I think we're hanging out and chilling with.
Serena did say offsides again, but obviously not. And everybody's just saying, just give it a point. Just try to go after 50 now.
Like I said, let's pull the Elliott and put point on for the last 8 minutes. Get
The college Frozen 4, Gophers are 22-0 when leading after 2, which they currently do. So,
that's the season.
yeah.
Can't leave him out.
So,
The OG.
yeah, I mean, if you really look at it, people are very critical of Kucherov. We know that around here, but ever since that 19 season, he's been a different player. He's had a different attitude. But if you look at the last month or so of the season, I feel like he has kind of just been
Oh, here we go.
reserving a little bit. No, that's a high stick. Oh, he didn't hit it.
No.
I gotta make more.
Gord's like, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I gotta go.
I'm from Harvard.
He also doesn't give a fuck.
Whatever. I know you said that's too early, so
No pucks given.
what do you call it, Jim? I'm not going
Dude, if I was Ottawa, I would just start shooting from like center ice because it's not like Moose can stop a fucking beach ball right now.
I barely ate today, so it wouldn't be a good idea.
See, those are the kind of hits we just need to avoid right here. The one that Hagel just took against the boards. Like,
How do we keep falling down?
He
got
is
hit
the
down.
ice just terrible?
He
or
got
what?
hit.
No,
Like,
there's no one around him.
Chuck, yeah, Chuck was near him. He hit him. Too many men on the ice.
On the leg.
No.
On them.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Come on. Feed it to Pointer.
So weird seeing Matty Joe
And then
wearing
he goes
21.
back and- yeah.
You're not Braden Point.
Wow.
Eddie's asking him what the fuck he was watching.
Oh.
Yep. Eddie's out of the
Wow.
game.
Heaven forbid you tell the ref that they suck at their job. Heaven
Well,
forbid you remind them what their
baseball
job
is
is.
the same thing. You do that
Heaven
to the
forbid.
umps, you're out.
No, I know. It's bullshit.
Well, and there's zero accountability for them.
That's what I'm saying.
Call
There's
off
no
the game,
transparency.
And they get to move on to the next.
There's zero transparency. Which
Hey, go Power Play.
we've talked about it.
If I don't do my job well, I have consequences.
Well, but your job isn't out there. I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
but
like,
it's
I
the
understand there's
same
consequences,
principle,
but
you know?
you don't get like.
And they don't have any.
Did the rest of your employees get to know? I'm just saying, like, I understand. I don't know. I
They
think
do get
we
some
don't
kind
know.
of ability
They get
because
reprimanded. They get fines. for not
they
making
don't
calls.
get to play. They don't get to rep the
coach
playoffs.
postseason, and they actually get paid more than regular. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, it's
there are things. My point is that like
I'll
I don't
believe
like the
this,
lack
I'll
of
believe that
transparency
if
with
I
the
see Chris
league
Rooney not
and
playing.
how they are addressing lack of calls, or if a coach is like, hey, what's up? Why can't we literally be like, hey, how is this not a trip? Where is the accountability for that? But the thing is, like I was trying to say, you have to like have a certain bit of autonomy or anonymity on that, because then suddenly like it takes away from the credibility. I mean, I don't know how to explain it because they're
Should
not
have
that
pulled
credible for
Moose into the 6-on-4.
missing these calls. But
Come on, Nicholas.
turnover at the blue line. No, it's not like we have more men on the ice than them or anything right now.
1-1.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I remember
these penalties just fucking
last
killing me,
year there was one real bad rep during one of our rounds,
man.
and they
In the
booted
middle of the
him for the
series.
next.
Yeah, I
Yep,
thought it was in the middle of the series even. Then
they might have.
I think it was the middle of the series. But that whole, again, the Stanley Cup final, I thought the officiating was absolutely horrendous.
Serena says the officials are just a bunch of Karens. You know, I'm right. Says Cooch is having an A+ season, almost 40 shots on goal. That's it. Crunch lost 5-3. Solo Bears are losing 5-2. So it looks like it's that kind of day for
It's one of
Tampa
those days
Bay
for-
affiliates.
Guess what?
Yeah.
The Rays won, and they
The
always
Rays
win.
won 11-0.
And it started
8-0.
8-0.
And it's like, I don't know if it was a made up stat, but I was in my chat group yesterday with my buddies I play fantasy football with, but we follow the Rays and the Lightning and the Bucks, all of us, so we chat all year long. What we were talking about, they won all their games by 4 runs or more, and it's like the first time since 1884. Like, no, baseball was around, but I don't know if like that's got to be some kind of record too, to have that many wins to start the season and win by 4 runs or more every game.
It is. Yeah.
No, we were the stat I read earlier. I think we're in 4th by having the run differential, and
Wow.
that have gone 8 now. Minnesota is up 2-1. Get ready to start the 3rd period for the Frozen 4.
I'm usually too drunk by the 3rd period.
Win.
That's you. He's never seen
Win.
the squirrel.
Never seen what?
The squirrel.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Uh-oh. Come on, easy.
Another power play.
How about a
There we go. He drew
penalty
the
shot?
penalty. I
How about a
agree.
penalty shot?
It's on us.
No, it's not.
No, there's no way that's
it's
on
not
us.
on us. They're just pissed off that, yeah. And
All right.
these guys,
Now you pull the goal.
So they blew the
I think he was
whistle.
definitely clear enough.
Yeah, that's.
And he didn't get,
that's
dude.
They just don't like to call shots.
But look, they blew the whistle, and that's what he was mad
Right.
about.
They,
is-
nobody touched it. Yeah.
Right.
Ottawa hadn't touched it in the corner.
That's fine. I'd rather have the advantage now.
I mean,
But it would be the
I
same.
mean, technically, it's an extended power play. If you're able to set up shop and pull the goalie, you get a 6-on-5, and then you get
Yeah,
the
but
2
the goalie's
minutes.
got to get off. The clock's ticking.
Yeah, yeah,
You got the wrong guys out there.
yeah.
And it's Moose. He ain't going fast to that bench.
Look at this.
The
Look at
only
this
thing,
guy.
the only fast thing he's doing is giving up
You got
soft
Radish
goals.
playing QB up top there.
Yeah, because Hetty's off for the 10 minutes.
Oh!
How-
Stammer.
Because he
Played a
tried to
1,000
drag it.
games.
He did try to do a little toe drag there. I think he was going to try and go backhand on that play. Sammer has a huge wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's huge. Oh. Oh, come on, Cooch.
Now he found his huge wheelhouse.
This huge wheelhouse on full display.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they aren't taking Elliott now. I guess because they just don't need to win.
I guess. I don't know.
I still would pull him
Yeah.
and try to get at least point that 50th.
Oh my God! Come on,
For Fuchs' sake. Fucking out.
go Stammer. Shoot
Swing it.
We're not going to get a shot off this power play.
Nope.
Nope. Hit him. Nope. You have to
You
actually
just
hit
gotta
him.
let him skate right by you.
He got the shorty against us that one game.
Just let him skate right by you. Well,
3, 2, 1. That's it.
we got Tuesday to look forward to.
Yeah.
The celebration.
Celebration.
Of Steven Stamkos.
I thought he was about to crash into Talbert. I was
I
like,
do.
oh,
I was
here
about
we
to say do
go.
it.
Here
Do
we
it.
go.
I would have done it. Screw it. The referees don't want to do their job. I'm taking out the goalie. Oh, dude, I thought. So after all these years of being on social media, I got my very first warning for a comment that I made in a private group
Mm-hmm.
that's literally like shit posting memes, like the most inappropriate shit that we.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, one-hander almost. It's the second time he's had like a one-handed play. I hope he doesn't have a bum
I think his
hand.
other arm was.
So in our
out.
group, when
But,
someone
so-
gets a warning,
so-
they tell us.
Yeah,
And someone got one the other day from 2017.
that's crazy. Yeah, it was like this video of like these 3 trailer parkers like fighting each other, and this chick just comes out of nowhere and hits one of these dudes in the head with a shovel. And I'm like, yo, I'm a bunch of bitch for that right there. I don't care, dude. Like, I would. And the only time I've ever hit a girl in my life was when I was like 8 or 9, and almost the exact same scenario. I was arguing with another friend of ours on the street, and she came up from behind and just waylaid me with this huge tree branch in the head. And like, I just tried to, I mean, I hit her, I punched her in the arm. I punched her in the arm, but it was like,
Come on, Sammer, get on that.
but then yeah, I got flagged because it incites violence. Evidently, Mike, because I said I'm a punch a bitch.
We get the warning when someone says beat the Leafs or something like that. They'll give us a warning sometimes.
Oh, that's
How's that not a slash?
okay.
Okay.
I guess they're just like game's over.
Oh.
How about Point not there trying to get the 50th goal?
Well,
Instead,
hey,
he's
he's
trying
a
to.
team player,
No,
man.
he's trying to feed the people instead.
He's a team player.
Yeah.
Oh, Point was right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, he
All
would
right.
tell you
We'll get
he'd
it.
rather the win than the 50th goal.
Well, for
But
sure, they always say that, but
there it is.
another 7 goals.
7-4 is how this one's.
They
probably
just
gonna end.
like to give up 7 goals to this team.
Hey,
What's the referee talking to our guys about in the back? Like,
I still can't believe they didn't call that slash.
I know
Usually that's every time.
it's right here. This is what. Oh
No,
no.
that was the point.
Oh.
Chance. Did you just miss that or did you save it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stammer's
Cernak
over
was
there.
pissed.
Was it Cernak
That
or
was
Stammer?
Cernak that was coming
Oh.
back, right? I always get them mixed up. They're 81 and 91. It's so hard to tell the difference sometimes. Well, the Lightning will get ready to actually play the playoffs. Well, Ottawa will get ready to play their last 2 games of the season. So I'll take that.
Remember, Ottawa's got a lot of guys that are out of the lineup, so you got a lot of guys that are trying to win jobs. They played well. We did not.
No.
I think we played 1 good
Elliott
period.
played. Listen, Elliott was a fucking sieve, a bottomless bucket.
I don't think our offense was that great.
No, I don't think our offense was all that great. But I mean, no, I'm not jealous. I just never seen you wear anything but like flip flops or those Sanook sidewalk surfers.
Well,
I've never seen
last
you in
time we
tennis
were
shoes.
here, we all had Adidas on. If you
Well, that's true. I forgot we did
Properly.
all have our tennis shoes on. I forgot. Oh, there he is.
All right, so
Huh?
show on Monday. I think Greg Wolf's coming on.
Uh-oh.
Double check with him,
Wolfie.
and then we got 2 home games left. Tuesday and Thursday, Leafs, and then Red Wings, and then it's on to the real season.
The real season, the second season. You know, I'm probably gonna have to suffer through. I'm probably gonna abstain from social media because Chicken Littles are gonna be everywhere this week. I understand it sucks to see our team lose. It sucks to see our team give up 19 goals in 3 games.
Has it been that many? Dang.
Yeah.
But
That
they're
sucks.
games that don't
But-
really matter. So.
Right, exactly. And like we already talked about, I'm not making excuses. I am observing the situation, and the situation is one of a team that understands what they're playing for, and they're not playing for this last week of the season. They're playing, and especially after that New York game, the Rangers game, and then the Islanders game with the injuries that they came out of New York with. I just think you've got to be a little bit more understanding that these teams are going to be, especially like in Ottawa, is going to be playing physical because they're they're still showing out for their fans, and that is still a good hockey town, and they want to, we didn't make the playoffs, and they probably should have. It's still kind of crazy that they've been that team right on the edge of making the playoffs and haven't turned the corner yet. But
still want a little more momentum.
Yeah, I don't think right now, from what I've seen, I don't think they're a Stanley Cup team. I don't think they're a first round exit team. But
they have a tough matchup too.
Right. But it would be interesting to see how they play once the playoffs come around.
The pressure is on Toronto, though.
Yeah.
So
Melrose.
I did not realize.
And Bucci.
Melrose back at Amalie Arena, folks. For the flipped over to the NCAA championship. Winnipeg scored one, so 2-1. Minnesota's still up.
Yeah, this could be what's going on behind them.
But
find over sun
popcorn.
chips.
Popcorn.
Oh, the popcorn, the pop light. Yeah, you would know. Don't never challenge Thomas Cooley on snacks at Amelie.
No,
ever.
Nope.
Ever. Oh, but I will say though, if you guys are going to be at Amelie the next 2 games or some of the playoff games, don't sleep on the fried green tomato grilled cheese from Melted.
Ooh.
That thing is fucking banging.
It's only for 10 games.
What?
They change every 10 games.
I'll be pissed if it's not there on Tuesday. I've been dreaming about it since.
See, don't question Schoolie with the food. every 10 games they rotate.
Do you want to flip it to the giveaway tab there?
Oh no, it's already gone. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to make it myself now. It's a good thing I'm a gourmet chef.
Do we have anyone?
0 entries.
All right.
Well, all right.
I guess we're saving it for playoffs.
I guess nobody wants a viewfinder.
I think everybody in here.
Probably already has
Nicole
one.
said it's gone. Everybody in here is already gone. Yeah.
We'll do a giveaway for we'll meet up for the playoffs. That's fine.
Yeah.
But final thoughts about tonight. I think we just gave them.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
it's a great time. This is the second time we did it here this season. I'm definitely shout out to Ian Beckles, Dignitary Kava and Tea House, or Tea and Kava House, sorry, for having us here, letting us set up shop here in the speakeasy back room. I'm looking forward to doing this next season, and watch out for a watch party soon from us. And if you didn't win tickets, I'd like to see you guys down there for the bar crawl too next Saturday.
If you didn't win tickets, tune in on Monday night.
There you go.
So
there you go.
All right, Schoolie, give us some final words of encouragement, and then hit that red button.
Tuesday, we come home. We have the celebration for Stammers 1000. It's going to be another great night. Rockin' House against our first round rival, the Leafs.
Are you going to be there?
It's going to be crazy. It'll be loud. So let's get it going.
All right. Yeah. All right, guys.
That's it.
Peace out.
So Stash, I will have my single seat available.
Trying to end it.
You got to click off of it now.